Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hell We Rise. What's this mask you say? Well, one, it's too small. Two, it's because they're fighting cultists of the Dead 3. Being Skull. Um, anyway, so when we last left off, the group was continuing through the Cult of the Dead 3's lair, finding a necromancer raising a zombie, and had a swarm of skeletal rats at their control. Gaining the upper hand with a surprise attack, the group quickly dispatches of her and her minions, adding another necromancer spellbook to Richtofen's quickly growing. Soon after, Richtofen activates a set magical effect in a room, gaining control of 3 skeletons. The group gears up the skeletons with robes and a torch and weapons, sending 2 of them forward into the next room, only for the collected natural gas in the next to ignite, causing not only the skeletons to be burned to a crisp, but also crushed under the rubble, as the wood support beams were destroyed in the explosion. Leaving them with only one skeleton left, the group proceeds forward, running into a mob of zombies. After a difficult battle in a narrow hallway, the group eventually destroys the zombie. We leave off with the group starting to move forward again after a short rest, accidentally alerting a sentinel who ran off to get ahead. So, we're going to keep the initiatives we had before, because I have them written down.
Okay.
We're not in combat yet. You guys did run into like a bucket helmet dude with a spear, and he just seemed to be standing in the hallway for like no reason at all. He was guarding something. Excuse me. But there was nothing there. And he ran off, and you heard further in him knocking on the door saying, "Intruders, intruders!" So, up first is Richtofen. You get to act first. You don't have to do combat stuff. But what do you do?
Alright, where did the guard run off to?
He ran further ahead into the hall.
Do we want to pursue him?
Well, we just alerted him, and he's alerting his friends, so we may want to make a choke point again, like the zombies.
Well, unfortunately, I have one slightly hobbling skeleton left at the moment.
You turn around and you see Burley, your skeleton, who's holding a spear. You've noticed that during your short rest, he decided to grab his leg that fell off, put it back on. He looks a little better than he did.
All right, I'm going to put him into a defensive stance and moving down the hall.
Okay.
And in front of him, I'm going to make the ground more difficult terrain with mold earth.
Okay. He kind of like stumbles and rattles a bit. The earth below him turns into difficult. And he sits there with the spear pointed at the hole.
I'm telling you, he's going to save us all one day.
All right. That's all I'm going to do for this turn.
Hey, up next is Nick.
In this hallway, I know we just rounded a corner. Is it just the hallway leading from our position towards where he ran off to, or is there another corridor, across from our position that we can move to? I lost the map.
It's fine. It's up on Twitch. You're somehow able to pull. I can understand you can't.
Wait, no. We had that in Discord.
Well, yeah, that was like the beginning. I didn't have the rest of the map up for you. The map, for those watching on Twitch, summon our helpful companions, Squeakers, the rubber ducky. So, not grabbing the map, grabbing Squeakers over here. He's going to show us where the group's right here at this door. They saw a guard over in the corner right here, and he ran off further ahead. So you saw this hallway veers to the right, like an L, and he ran off. And as you go around, peek around the corner, you don't see him, but you see that dead ends about 20 forward. and there is a opening to your left that seems to be going further in.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna move to the other corner so that we're not all bunched up in one giant space.
Uh,
And
It is very
Hmm?
narrow in here, so in terms of mechanics, each of you, there's only like 1 square foot. Just like the zombies, very cramped.
okay, so I can't move down the hallway and still be effectively in cover.
There is no cover to be had. Unless you're trying to use like the door frame itself as cover and you plug it that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Like that way I'm in cover but still looking down the hallway.
Okay. So I just moved the rubber duck over to where Nick, our kobold, over. And you still have an axe. Do you want to attempt stealth and hide yourself there? Or are you readying attack or a spell?
I would like to ask one quick question.
Hmm?
This is just merely if it's applicable, but from my understanding of prestidigitation, would I be able to effectively just hold up a sheet and use prestidigitation and act like a ninja wall? So where I do blend in with the wall for maybe a little bit of extra stealth?
Give me an arc.
Woohoo! Arcana. 21.
All right. You Naruto that.
Sweet.
Nice.
You are able to make the texture on this sheet that you have to look just like the walls you see behind you. Like almost like a Looney Tunes sheet where like they had that tunnel but it's like hit on.
Mhm.
It's like that.
Nice.
Um,
Poof, that's my turn.
all right. So after Nick, Brakka. So Brakka, you saw Richtofen sent Curly the skeleton forward. Nyx ran forward, pulled some hiding magic stuff.
All right. So we saw the guy turn a corner, right?
Mhm.
And then just basically disappeared.
Yeah, it looks like he went way further in.
All right. So I'm going to full movement go that way
All right.
to just to where that corner is at.
Your movement is 30, correct?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume you're... As you make your way around the turn, you see
Mhm.
that you can barely make out that this branch of the hallway splits off 3 different ways, and there are 3 doors. We'll make the doors like the leftmost one is number 1, the middle one's number 2, and the
Mhm.
rightmost one is number 3. So,
Right.
I pull up my map. I get the rooms. You see that guy pounding on middle door.
All right. Nice.
And he
I
turns
was
around
looking
and
for
sees
him. All right. How far away is he from me?
currently from your spot as I forgot what I named a rubber ducky, but as the rubber ducky shows on our map,
Mhm.
you're roughly 10 to 15 feet away.
Okay, good. I would like to throw my spear at him.
Okay.
All right. Oof. 6.
Throw it, and there are a lot of wall corners in the way, so I'll just say you
Mhm.
hit one of the corners of the wall, deflect, landing on the ground about
Damn
10
it.
feet away from, like
Damn it.
5 feet away from.
Well, that's technically all I can do at the moment. I just pull out my scimitar instead. I've got that as my backup.
Hey. You hear a bunch of movement on the in the room that he was, like
Right.
a bunch of people grabbing stuff.
Right. Everyone, we're about to have company.
Koi. So Koi, everybody except for Richtofen ran.
I will ran off ahead also.
Mhm.
And I guess I see the same once I'm there, right?
Yes, Brakka is 5 feet in front of you. Since I would like to think you want to stay in the back crossbow.
Yeah, but I will also cast fog cloud in the door where there's all the movement.
Ooh, okay. So a fog door, a
Nice.
spooky, like a fog machine just goes off. Essentially at the door.
Am I misunderstanding? Did everybody literally just run past my position? So I'm just look back in the hallway holding up a sheet.
Don't worry, I'm behind you.
It happens, man. I'm sorry. That's everybody but
No,
Richtofen did that.
It's
The
fine.
two,
It's just,
it's okay. The two squishiest are in the back. This is how all casters should be.
fuck off. Nix wants to be in front.
That ended up well for you last time.
I
Oh,
lived. Anyways,
I say we start throwing everything inside the foggy room right now
So-
that they cannot touch.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere. There's definitely no
Mhm.
wind down here, so it's not going to move. So everything in the fog cloud is definitely obscure. Now I'm going to make our cloud a really big rubber duck so everybody knows how big of a scale 20-foot radius is in this dungeon. So, wow. Okay, so pretty much, Brakka,
quack!
everything in front of you is fog. You can
Right.
make out the shape of the guy at the door. That's pretty.
Mhm. All right.
Because you were just outside the radius. And that is Cloister.
Yeah.
So, play is over here. Track. To get more tokens. I didn't have enough time today. Brakka is
All
right
right.
here.
It's okay.
Nix, right here. Richtofen's way over here, and the skeleton's right here. So, this guy is knocking on the door. And he turns around, seeing you guys attacking, and obviously he goes to attack. And the closest one he can see is Brakka. He runs up to Brakka with a mace and swings it. In the name of Bane, I shall destroy you! Yeah. 9. Sure.
Misses.
Okay.
Shield comes up, bats it aside. You can try.
So, grr and angry in his bucket.
Mhm.
All right.
If I had
so,
arm at that dorky, I'd look angry too.
It is the helmet of Bane himself. Great tyrant. How dare you?
A tyrant of dead.
Just then, you hear the door that he was knocking on slowly creak open, and then it just gets kicked open, and you see 4 more dudes, all like the same armor and maces and everything. And that's what they get to do on their turn, because the guy took his action to get the door open. None of them get past him. So that's their turn. Back to Richtofen. Richtofen, you hear a lot of commotion up ahead. You swear you can hear Thriller starting over where the fog summon.
Can I raise Michael Jackson?
He would be a zombie, so yeah. But unfortunately, his body is nowhere around. Or in this crystal.
Make Curly dance into action instead. Just make him moonwalk up to the guy and then turn around and jab him with a spear.
I mean, he will do literally anything you tell him to do, as long as he physically able.
Do I have a line of sight of this guard?
Definitely not. You're way back the twisting parts of the hallway, and he's also still in the heavily obscured.
Can I get a link to the map?
Yeah, let me get that.
Quick side thing, real quick. Druidcraft, is that only for druids?
It is only for druids, yes.
Okay, that's what Nix and I were talking about.
I thought because of the background it gave him Druidcraft, I figured that would be usable. So my apologies.
Wait. Do you have Druidcraft as your background?
When he helped me set up my character.
The Simic Researcher has Druidcraft as one of the first. Yeah.
That's a background thing, but but it's normally a druid thing.
So I can use it. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haha, I was right.
Only barely.
Fuck off.
All right. I'm going to have the skeleton advance forward, and I'm going to advance behind him.
Okay. So he moves forward, and as his bones rattle forward with the spear, he it's right behind Brock. Brock is in the middle of combat. And as you follow right behind him, you can clearly see there's some dude in chainmail, like armor, shield, mace, bucket helmet, and he's just swinging at Brakka. And thankfully, since the hallway's so narrow, you don't see any of his other buds, or no one else can really attack Brakka. Brakka is like your front line, and Curly your skeleton right behind.
All right, and Brakka currently is guarding with a shield.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to have the skeleton move up behind and stab around the shield into the enemy.
Okay, I will allow that as skeleton. You just like it moves Brakka out of the way for just a moment, stab, and then moves back.
Like I was kind of going like a phalanx.
Yeah, that's how I'll function it as. Brakka's using the shield anyway. So skeleton, spear, that one.
Uh-oh.
And of course, I packed up all my books. Not here. So I'm going to have to get my digital version of Xanthar's Last Notes on everything else. Available in the DM's Guild. It has a really fun crit fail, crit hit card system.
My skeleton's about to blow up, isn't he?
He's more likely going to end up summoning a demon from a different dimension.
Or stabbing me.
As long as you're not using magic, can't get too bad.
You say that.
Roll me, since it's your skeleton, me 100. And you.
43.
Able to Okay. If the skeleton was possible to get deafened, would have got deafened. As the weapon hits the wall, and it's really loud, screeching noise of metal on stone. It somehow does not affect Brock because mechanic.
Thank goodness.
So pretty much your skeleton missed. So you do anything for your turn? That was skeleton moving up attack, and you moved up. And you're 10 feet away from this guy. You got a half-orc druid, a skeleton between you and this guard. Okay.
Do I see any clear ability to attack him?
Yeah, you would be able to attack.
I want to use my gloves on him then.
Okay. Roll for tickle.
18. And 2d4 plus 3.
You just hit. As he's like, oh, what the? And he's like, tries to block your weird shadow claw hand, but you get underneath the armor.
For 9.
9 necrotic. Ouch. So that looks like it hurt him pretty good. Next.
That Curly miss, we got a 1-2 combo.
Nix, everybody moved ahead of you. Your combat up ahead. Now, I don't want to tell you how to play your character, but you are a really good trap right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not Nix. Nix is a little upset that everybody else ran past, so much for Ninja Nix, and gonna drop the prestidigitation. How far in front of me are they?
As you drop the cloth and look around the corner, you can just barely make out the silhouette of this guy in a heavy fog about 20 feet ahead of you, and you are at the end of this line where it's you, then Richtofen, then Curly the Skeleton, then Brakka.
Okay,
And on
so
and to your left, as you're looking down this hallway, is Koi, who is like pointing crossbow around the corner.
Okay, so let me know if this is feasible, considering Nix is only 3 feet tall. I want to go the full 20 feet, slide on the ground between their legs, and come up to the guard himself with a shocking grasp.
I will allow that, but only if everyone else is okay with moving back.
Fine shifting back.
Sure.
Shuffle back.
Yay!
Shuffling back, and go between the legs, end up right in front of Brakka. Roll to hit. You have advantage, I believe, with Shocking Grasp if they're wearing metal. Correct?
That is correct.
That is metal armor.
Let's see what we get. Thank God there is advantage, because that was a 2. That is so much better. 24.
Your little hand goes flying up, and you just like the palm hits the bucket helmet. The face. He's like, seriously, and then that's when your shocking goes off. So roll your lightning damage.
Shock you can.
I'm
Wait, his
really
name's
good.
not Ken, is it?
Oh my God, it's Nick's Naruto. Are you part of the
Hey.
Hidden Leaf Village?
No, he's static shock.
Ah, I will allow that if you get a 10 floating test.
Yes.
I was actually thinking about that this fucking day, this morning when I went into work. I was so thinking about that.
Get some boots that have been enchanted with it.
I want the disc, honestly. If I'm going to be able to free roam with a floating disc like that, I will absolutely use it.
Yeah, get the
7.
boots.
Hmm?
I was gonna say get boots enchanted with it, so you can just click them together and just summon the disc under your feet.
So how much lightning damage?
7 lightning damage on the grasp.
Okay, he looks really hurt.
Oh god! And it's a shock to your system. That was the quote.
Yep.
You can see little sparks coming off the metal of his armor, and there is a little bit of steam, whatever you call it, a bit of smoke.
Do we see a skeleton comedically? Like in the cartoons, they get electrified. You see their skeleton.
Oh
flicker.
yeah. You see his skeleton. Coincidentally enough, his skull is also somehow.
Oh, lovely, a preview.
So that is Nix's turn. After Nix, Brakka.
All right, scimitar out.
Now you got scooted back, so now in between you, this guy, is Nix.
All right. There's
really hurt.
Is there any way I can slice him with my scimitar?
Yeah, I'll say you switch places.
All right. All right, scimitar going.
That's what happens when you have 5 foot wide hallway.
I'm not complaining. I just see Nix doing the whole slide through everybody's legs, shocking grasp, and then
that is
backflip.
That's a soft 20.
That definitely hits.
All right. That is... That's 4 slashing damage.
He is still. You got him to buckle down to one knee, but he quickly got back. And that is Brakka.
Right, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Boy, Your entire party's in front of you in a narrow hallway, and you see this really hurt-looking bucket helmet evil fighter dude.
Can I reach? I mean, can I shoot at the guy at the door?
Yeah, you can still do. You can do what you did last round. You can peek around, shoot. I'm just saying everyone else like
Yeah.
sandwiched in front of you.
Ah. Okay. So yeah, I will shoot at the one that is stepping through the door.
Okay.
19.
Your bolt shoots off, and you're like, okay, so this is a really weird angle, and I gotta do a magic bolt trick here, right? So you go to deflect it off the wall, then deflect off the other wall, and you hear it hit another wall, but the guy doesn't sound like he got hit.
Oh.
That's Chloe's turn?
Yeah.
Okay, their turn. So this guy is like, Bean's still cool. You suck. And he swings at Brakka. 16 to...
Misses by 1.
Okay. Oh! If only I had a +1 mace. After him, all of his buddies move in through the fog, and they're like, hey, come on, man. You're in the way. And I'll say one of them was able to reach around him with a mace and swing it. Since you're literally the only target they can hit right now in this bottleneck. He got 19 to hit. So
That hits.
take a whopping 6 bludgeoning damage.
Yep, that kind of hurt.
And then that first guy you guys are fighting, you just hear him like, and like blood comes down from underneath the helmet. He's like, yeah, that'll show you. And we loop back around to Richtofen.
The skeleton continues to stab at the closest one.
Skeleton has a quite a problem in front of it. It has a kobold and a half-orc in the...
To the side of the half-orc, and the other one's short enough to just go over his head.
Their head.
Okay.
Okay, Shamble.
We'll just do the normal thing where you guys are okay with it. You guys just move back. Skeleton takes the front of the line.
Yep.
Do you command the skeleton to attack the guy that everyone's been attacking, or one of the guys?
To finish off the one that's been attacking.
Okay. Little 15 does not hit through the guy. So that your skeleton tries to poke. The poke doesn't. Your turn. Rick, you can still do stuff. That was just your skeleton doing.
Okay. We'll launch a fireball at it.
Firebolt?
Yes.
Okay. Really close to fireball. Word. Oh.
Haven't learned that one yet.
Yet.
Okay.
And 18.
And 18 just hit.
For 8.
Okay, so you hit him, and he just gets engulfed in fire. Falls, screaming.
Oh, I love it when they scream like that.
No! You killed Frederick! He was going to be on 2-month vacation in 2 days. Monster.
But his name is Wilhelm because he screamed.
Sure, I will get you once I get back there.
Take a number.
And that's Richtofen's turn. So, up next is Brock. Wait, sorry, next. My bad. You got a skeleton in front of you, Nix.
So, do I see any other guards past the one that we're besides the 2 that are right in front of us?
Yeah, there's 4 left total.
Ooh. All trying to slide into the same door?
But only one can get into the doorway. at a time. Just like you guys.
Kind of want to do something. You know what? I'd rather not risk that, considering how things turned out last time. Nyx will use lightning lore and aim for the feet in the one closest to them.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Need to double check. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet in towards me.
Being using the power of Bane, he has advantage, and he got a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Like, you looked like you were about to pull him forward, and he's like, nope, Bane prevails.
Since I didn't move...
I am a fist of Bane. That's what this creature's called.
So, since I didn't move and I only used a cantrip, can I forego my movement to use a first level spell?
No, you already used your act.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay. In
If
that
you have
case,
a bonus act spell, you can do that. I doubt it. Very few
yeah,
bonus
but
acts.
it doesn't hurt to check anyways. What's this one? Give me a second.
Good one at higher levels. Misty Step for that very cantrip, and then Misty Step out of.
I do love that one. I was intending on getting that one. Yeah, you're right. I don't have anything. I will hold my position.
Right. Okay, you got a kobold and a skeleton running.
All right, and how many behind besides this gentleman who proclaimed himself a fist of Bane are in front of us?
4 of them. They all are wearing the same armor.
No, they're all
One
the
of them
same.
one of them you hear more feminine voice, but like tough chick feminine voice. She's like,
right.
"Oh hey, a spear."
That's mine. And as I hear that, they're all clustered around the same group in the same area.
Oh yeah, they're very close.
All right, entangle.
All right, so that's difficult terrain, or is that no? It's next save, correct?
That is any creature that in the area when I cast the spell has to succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
All right, see the radius of that. Might
It
hit
is
everybody.
a radius of 20 feet. I'm going to put it right at the edge of us.
You want to
20
do
foot
it?
square.
Okay, so you put it in the exact same spot that Boy did the fog.
The fog cloud, yeah.
So it's a
Right
tangled.
at the edge of us.
So it's a tangled fog cloud, entangling fog cloud. And all of them are like, "Oh no! Ah, where did these vines come from? I thought we derooted this dungeon. Ah." Okay. That was strength checks.
That is strength checks from all of them.
Okay. What's your spell save?
It's a 14.
Because of their baniness, they have advantage on the check.
I was afraid of that.
As long as the first one doesn't pass, it's okay.
All of them but one passed. You hear it's the tough lady one that didn't. She's like, "No, spirit, it's so close. You can't quite see her past the fog cloud."
I said
stuff.
that was mine. And that's kind of all I can do at the moment.
Okay. Boy,
So I will show that
there's only
the one I can see.
Yeah, there's the one in front's the only one. All right.
That's 19.
That hits.
Okay. Okay. 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Ow, my shoulder. Right,
Yeah, that did.
after you, it's their turn. So, seeing that it won't really be able to get at that pesky wizard or something in the background. They can't quite see Richtofen because all of you are in the hallway. He swings at the front target, which is the skeleton. Aha! And he hits the skeleton, and a few of the skull cracks on Borland. And then they're gonna do what you guys are doing, where you guys just do like a little mambo where you just switch spots. So, Krista Bane number 2. Ah! And he does not hit through your skeleton. Krista Bane number 3. Ah! He got a nat 2, so he didn't hit. And the last one. Ah!
One of them is restrained.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Still.
She's the restrained one. So I'll count that
Yeah.
as the third one as the different guy that missed. So that's their turn. Back to Richtofen.
See how many are
There
there.
are 4 of them. Just barely make out. The fog makes everything very heavily obscured. But there seems to be one tangled up in the vine.
If you have any AoEs, this is the time for them.
Trying to break free.
All right. We rested earlier, didn't we?
Yeah,
Mhm.
short rest. Yeah.
All right. Would I be able to use my my acid ability?
You should be able.
All right. Then I'm going to do an acid attack.
We all shuffle back, I'm guessing.
The only one in front of you, only 2 in front of you are Nix and the skeleton. So you're moving in front of both of them to do that.
Otherwise,
yes.
it's a 30-foot
Yeah.
line.
Otherwise, you're gonna hit both the kobold and
Yes.
your skeleton along.
Yes, I move in front of the skeleton and let loose the juice.
All right. So that is a dexterity save on my end. I'll say, it's a line or is that a cone?
Line.
It's a line.
Okay, so 2 of them would have been in that line. And what's your con modifier? Constitution modifier.
That is +3.
All right, so the DC would be 13. One of them made it, the other one didn't. So one takes half. I'll say the one in the front.
All right, for 7 acid damage.
Okay. Start burnt, like his helmet starts to liquefy. The one behind, dude behind him. So
Can I fall back now?
yes, but you can only fall back once. So as you move back, the skeleton's gonna take your place, and the dude in the front tries to swing at you. He misses.
Ha!
He shakes his mace.
Curly get a chance?
He shakes his mace at you violently. No, it's an attack of opportunity.
I mean, did Curly get a chance to attack yet on Richtoven's turn?
No, actually. What do you have Curly do anything this round?
Yes, the one that has the melting helmet, stabby stab.
Okay, stabby stab. Nat 4 definitely gonna miss. After Richtofen. Next, now you have Richtofen and the skeleton in front of you. As you guys are playing some crazy hot potato.
Hopscotch.
Yeah, hopscotch.
Don't fire, don't fire, don't fire. Now fire!
So, yeah, I'm going to use part of my movement to get to the front of the queue.
Okay.
And, sorry.
That's 20 feet of your movement. Because I would consider it difficult because you're moving around Alex.
That's fine.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Nix at this point would be parkouring the hell out of, bouncing between walls to avoid everybody.
Aren't they small enough to just go between the legs?
Nix likes to be dramatic. So I want to get up to in front and use Thunder Wave on our friends.
Thunder Wave
Nice.
would hit everyone behind you.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube. Crap.
Wait.
Does it have to be centered on you? Pretty sure.
It says self.
No, it's not.
yeah.
It's not centered on you. It originates from you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say you move it up further ahead so it doesn't count. So
Oh,
that
sweet.
is
Thank you. Okay.
that is a Constitution saving throw. Okay?
I hate how you people can remember so much. Yes, that it is.
I've ran into these issues many times.
Fair enough.
Okay, so what's your spell save? Thunder.
13 at the moment.
Okay. Guy in front of you failed. The chick that's restrained makes another dude fails. Another dude. All the dudes fail. Almost like real life with a lightning bolt. You know, guys are just more likely to get struck.
Nice. So everybody that's not restrained failed the check for Thunderwave.
But she still takes half.
That is true. Let's see. And does that knock them prone? No, it pushes them 10 feet back. Okay.
10 feet
And
back.
That is. Yeah. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
10 feet away from the where it was cast.
Correct.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
We
say
just
you
domino
didn't.
it?
I'm gonna say you didn't put it behind them because if you did, you would have launched them towards you.
Right, but it was originating from me, so it
Yeah.
pushed them away from us, would it not?
It pushed the wording of the spell says on a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mhm.
So they get
Okay.
shunted back.
Sweet. So it's only. Go ahead.
How much?
10.
10's decent. Leave
Easy.
D8.
So I do have a quick question on that.
Mhm.
If it does push them back, and the one guy up front was in front of the lady who was restrained, does she get to make some type of save to keep from being knocked, balled over by minion number 1?
I'm gonna say. What is actually that's the thing. She's getting restrained by a different spell. So
Mhm.
Brakka, what's your spell save?
My spell save currently is 14.
And what is Nix's?
13.
Okay, so since the vine save is higher than your pushback for Thunderwave, he is still restrained and she stays in that same.
Okay, so
Some
now the next
very
question.
She just wobbles in place. She just wobbles in place.
Some second person perspective PvP. I don't know.
Wacky
Really
wave,
weird. Anyway.
flibble.
She's still restrained. The rest of them go flying back into the fog.
Okay, is said fog now in the room so I could effectively make my way into the room without triggering attacks of opportunity?
You would, but your armor class would be much higher. You get a +5 to your armor class while in the fog. But unfortunately, they got pushed into it as well. They also get that.
That's fine for me. I just want to get out of the whole claustrophobia. I meant to say claustrophobia.
So
and
you
that
move
came out.
forward, and you're going into the room they're going in?
Just around the corner so that I'm out of the hallway, but still in the fog, yes. With my back against the wall. That worked out better than I thought it would.
All right. You're surrounded by these guys, but one's restrained, and a few of the others are fairly beaten up. So at the end of it's rocket, you see the little kobold move forward into the fog.
Brakka steps into the fog as well, shield up,
wait.
and is going
Next, you moved into the entangled area.
to. Doesn't do anything.
It's difficult terrain. I'm just going to make sure. Pretty sure it's creatures. Creatures of your.
Yeah, it's considered difficult terrain. Creature must succeed the strength saving throw. It's restrained. It can use its action to make a strength check against spell save DC. When it succeeds, it frees itself, and when the spell ends, the counterpans bolt away.
Does it specify you choose the targets or anything that goes?
It's when it's in the area when it's cast.
How long does
So
it
that initial
last?
casting, it lasts for a minute. It's concentration. It's up to a minute.
All right. So it is difficult terrain for you.
Okay.
As it hits up. And Brocky, you move further in.
Right. Move further in, and I'm going to have the shield up and take the dodge action. And that'll be my turn.
All right. So dodge means they have disadvantage against you, and because you're heavily obscured, you already have +5 AC on top of that.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure none of these guys are going to hit you. You move in.
Excellent.
After Brakka is Koi. Koi, there's no visible ones from your end of the hall. Pretty sure. They all got pushed into the fog, and the skeleton and Richtofen are the only ones not in the fog. Right?
Shit. Sorry.
Why did I think this fog stuff was a good idea? Can I mean, I can dispel it, right? I mean, if I stop
you can
concentrating.
dispel it as a bonus action.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Do I want to?
It helps and doesn't help simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. It's up to you.
So, truth be told, it gives everybody the +5 AC, which can keep us alive, but it also means it keeps them alive too.
Yeah, it also makes me absolutely useless as a ranged character.
It lasts as long as you concentrate on it, so it's not even an action.
Yeah.
You can just dismiss.
Sorry about that.
It's a really good being like an octopus, just making it like an cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna take my turn to check on another of the doors.
To do that, you'd have to move into the fog.
Oh, okay.
Where literally everybody's at. Like they're taking up every square in this pretty split hallway. That like there's the doors to the back of at least.
You can move up to the edge of the fog and hold an action to like shoot or stab something.
You want to do that?
If anything leaves.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll treat it as the second any of these guys attacking your allies, that you're ready to action will be fired.
Okay.
So after you, it's their and the chick that's restrained. Wow. All right. So she attempts the strength check. She really wants to get that spear out of spite. And she fails. All right. Then 2 dudes are right next to Nyx, but everybody's in like Silent Hill fog, right? They try to swing at Nyx. What's your AC?
15 + 5, so 20.
20? They just hit with a 20.
Oh, bullshit.
And then this guy gets less. So you only get hit with 1. You take 6 bludgeoning damage from it.
That's not too bad. I still had the temporary hit points.
Then the third one attacks.
Oh, wait, that's right.
And it definitely misses you, Brakka, in this fog.
Right. Wait, what was our temporary HP again?
I had it because of my overhealing.
Oh, right, yeah. So what was that?
They didn't hit Brakka. They don't swing at you, and there's definitely no way with they got like nat 4. Richtofen, it is your turn. You and the skeleton are now right behind Koi. Koi's sting. Oh yeah, Koi, you're ready to action move off. So I'll have you shoot at the one that actually hit me.
Okay. Right. Regular.
Being really difficult. They have
I rolled an 18 + 6, so.
Okay, their AC is currently 23. Yeah. But you hit. What'd you get?
8 piercing damage.
Nice. All right.
I just see that as they swing at Nyx, and then all of a sudden the arrow goes right over Nyx's head, right into him.
Yeah, it's enough. All right. You kill the dude that swung at Nyx.
Oh. As I hear the corpse drop into the ground, I'm like, I hope I didn't hit any of you guys.
We're good.
No, thank you.
Oh, you missed me. It's one of the random guys. Okay, so after that ready to action, then it's
All right. So how many we got left?
then there were 3. They all look injured in different variations. It's really hard to tell in the thick fog.
And one's restrained.
Yep. Means if you roll an attack, it would at advantage.
At advantage.
A melee attack, though. So it's not. There's no use.
It says attack rolls. It doesn't specify melee with restrained.
Oh, sweet. Then there you go.
Mhm.
Go after the chick that's trying to grab Brakka's spear.
Well, trying to. Her hand is like currently just like vine wrapped around her and like a cocoon. Her fingers like.
Like imagine the Hollywood thing where like you know how they always have them like they're in jail and they're like cuffed to the wall. Their like foot can just barely not reach the key. It's like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
with the
that.
spear.
Well, since she's preoccupied, I'm just going to reach out and massage her lungs from the inside.
Okay, you have advantage. This will be
What's
really
the advantage?
difficult.
Roll
Okay.
it twice and take the higher number.
Mm-hmm.
21.
21 does not hit because they're wearing armor and they got shields and they're in a fog.
Right.
Yeah. So your skeleton still has a turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can the skeleton move up beside Brakka and stabby stab?
At the same chick that's restrained?
Yes.
Okay. So
Since
your
she's going
skeleton-
for her spear, I'll just help her by giving another spear.
So skeleton
Skeleton also has advantage.
only has a +3 to hit. So literally have to roll on that 20, but it has advantage.
Come on,
here we go.
Curly.
Nope.
Ah.
18 was the highest. So after Richtofen is
Okay, so
there were 2 guys attacking you. One of them got killed by a crossbow.
yes, and I shared my appreciation for that.
You can barely make out the silhouette of a very foggy, thin figure. You're pretty sure is Curly the skeleton, about 10 feet away.
They're no longer. Nobody except for Koi is in the hallway anymore, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then I am going to take a step over to Brakka.
Your back is a door. But okay. Move up to Brakka.
So I'm behind her shield, and I would like to try the lightning lure trick again to try and trip up one of the other 2 guys that are left standing.
I'm going to say you're at this. Move up to Brakka. Alright, roll to hit.
It's a strength saving throw.
Are you going for the chick that's entangled? You can clearly see her now, but there's her and this other dude, and that's it.
The other dude.
Roll away.
It's a strength saving throw.
Right. That one.
Oh, shit. Okay, he is yanked 10 feet towards me by the lightning lure, and I get a d10 damage. Where's my d10? And that is a 5.
Alright. He is still
Go
up.
5.
Oh, wait, he had advantage on that. Doesn't matter. And I already said the results, so it doesn't.
Okay.
Alright, so that's next turn.
That is correct.
Alright, Brakka.
All
I
right.
have to be right back, so I apologize.
Okay.
So Nix just pulled a guy right up to
Right. So they're right in front of us.
Yep. The chick that's entangled, the spear is at, like right in front of you.
Right.
And she moved up.
Is it gonna take my action to just pick it back up?
Unfortunately.
All right. I think I'm just gonna keep doing what I did last time and dodge again. Keep the spear up. Just keep being a wall.
You have advantage on the chick that's restrained. You gotta do
Right. But
right next to you for a minute.
right. But he still is gonna have the fog AC on him. Plus, it's already an insanely high AC. So I think my best bet's probably just to take my dodge and just soak whatever he's gonna throw at me until we lose the fog cloud.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ready an action for when I lose
Well,
for when I take it out.
it's one or the other. Can't
Yeah.
if Brakka's dodging, can't ready.
Right.
Ready an action, and I will dismiss the cloud now. If you want.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Right. ready in action to use my scimitar on the guy whenever the fog goes down.
Okay, so, since it doesn't take an action boy to do it, I'll just say you do that.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
So you swing at the dude.
All
The
right.
fog's gone.
Pretty sure that's not going to hit. That is it's a 14.
14 does not hit. He blocks with it.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But hey, now it's an 18 instead of a 23.
Yeah,
Boy, your turn.
and Koi can still.
I shoot
the
at the
Chick?
woman.
Yeah, I was about to say she's still fire away.
I got advantage, right?
Yes,
Or no?
While she's restrained, yeah, you've got advantage.
she is not prone, so yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was mine. Good. So 25.
Yes, that would have hit even if the fog was.
Yeah. Just always one number away from the critical. Okay, at least 12 piercing damage.
That goes straight through her helmet. And like half your crossbow bolt is on one side, and the other half is on the back side. And she just falls over as the vine keeps her foot in place. The rest of her lays down.
Okay, that's creepy.
Oof.
Well, it's like her foot was stuck, you know? Like her ankle stuck.
Yeah.
So like that foot stayed where it was. The rest of her body shot back. Bolt.
Right.
Okay, so it's just this guy's turn. And it says I know I'm going to fight in Bane's army in the afterlife. Can you say the same? Swings at Brakka. As I pull a dumb Skyrim kind of half quote.
Yeah.
And he missed.
I've heard that quote like 1,000 times.
Brakka just scowls him when he says that.
I mean, they're cultists. They're crazy obsessed
Right.
with it. So after him, it is Richtofen's turn.
Did he hit it all?
No. He missed.
Okay.
He's the only one left alive. To fill in... Oh, no, you're... Alright, so Richtofen. One dude left.
And firebolt.
He looks really, really hurt. Firebolt away.
Dorkin, 20.
That hits.
Wait, natural or dirty?
Dirty.
So roll your fire damage.
Yeah. Show me potato salad. 6.
No, the potato salad. That was enough to kill him.
Nice.
Whoosh.
So, hey, initiative's over.
All right. Dropping
Hooray.
entangle, so all the plants just start wilting. There we go.
Everyone does their
Can the
little...
stagehand get rid of the fog machine?
Yeah, Koi deactivated it last turn.
Yeah.
So, now currently you see 3 doors in front of you. The middle one's wide open where all these dudes and the chick came from, the Bane fighters. And there's a door to the left and there's a door to the right. And a bunch of dead.
Oh,
Right?
the bodies first. We may
Yeah.
need more key.
Alright, so
Well, do we have that ring of keys already?
Yes, you do.
Still,
Well, yeah, we'll still loot them, but
See, everything that they got on them, each person, so 5 people total, have Bane-themed chainmail, Bane shield. The chainmail includes the bucket. A very edgy-looking skull made. A longbow and a quiver with 20.
Mm.
So times that by 5. All these dudes.
Is there any chainmail my size?
You're medium-sized, they're medium-sized.
Okay.
I'll say the chick one's more feminine built. That matters.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get her naked and get the chainmail of Bane.
You probably have to just pull it off her torso, probably as well.
Yeah.
I will assist you by using prestidigitation to clean up any mess.
All right, you take one of the guy's helmets since hers has 2 holes.
Yeah.
What?
Also, it's you kind of like spiked it onto her head. So you have to. It would be gross.
I'm actually not gonna get any helmet since
Okay,
to shoot it's kind of annoying.
understandable. It doesn't matter mechanically. So it's,
Yeah.
What damage did the skeleton take during the combat?
he took quite a bit. He's all cracked and fractured and stuff.
Can I use mending to mend the bones?
Can, but not in the way of healing. So the parts that splintered off, you could grab those splinters and mend them back together for later.
All right. Is there anything that would keep him from using ranged weapons?
He's just not
If
proficient. He can use any weapon.
Well, if there's no objection, can we give the skeleton the bow and arrows?
Let's do it.
Oh, it points at the armor and it points at itself.
Yeah, let's get him some armor too.
Yeah, we're gonna up armor him.
Yeah, let's get the good boy some armor.
All right, so
well,
his AC is now 18.
Nice.
Just
And
skip
he's an
ahead.
archer.
And you
Mhm.
take one of the convenient bucket helmets that conceals the whole head.
while Curly's being up armored,
He looks like a very skinny dude, very baggy armor.
I was just gonna say, Nix would be scouring the room, any sort of indications, any hidden languages, any more summoning spells that Richtofen could use.
Yes, as you move in, you see that this was the room that they were sleeping in. Has a few sleeping bags. And you don't really notice much of interest except for sputtering torches and sconces. And a stone sarcophagus in the middle of the room that is empty. The lid is half buried underneath rubble on the floor behind.
Who's gonna volunteer to open the sarcophagus? Not it.
It's already open. It's
Never mind.
Yep.
That's supposed
Oh,
to be
good, a
cute.
bed.
let me tweakers.
All right, so that's that room taken care of. And who's got the keys?
I believe I took them from Richtofen after he mage handed them off of the other corpse.
Right,
Well, the now corpse.
right.
Right.
Brakka looks to Nix and goes, maybe we should have our rickety friend open the others just to be safe. She just like jerks her head in the direction of Curly.
Not
He
a
is-
bad idea.
He is really loud.
I could just use mage hand and open.
Could your mage hand use the keys to open things?
Nix can use the keys to unlock the door and then just back the hell away so they're not in front of any said traps.
Richtofen, you know you could use Mage Hand to use object.
Yes.
All right, then let's do that then.
And
Just on the
since
other
Curly,
doors.
and now that the skeleton is a ranged attack, won't be on point as much.
Right.
So probably best to have Brakka up with a shield, or just keep everybody out of the way of the door.
Just keep everybody out of the way of the door. Would probably be a good idea.
Okay, so
You have a door
Left
to
or
your
right?
right, door to your left.
Eeny, meeny, miny, left.
Yeah.
Good adventure
Left.
still left.
Nix will unlock the door and move away for the mage hand.
Mage Hand. Wait, I thought you were using Mage Hand to unlock the door.
I thought I could as well, but I mean, either way.
Well,
out of-
is the door? But can we examine the doors to make sure they're not booby trapped?
Yeah. I'll make it quick. You check. No trap.
so yeah, Nix just makes it quick. Just unlocks the door, moves away to open it.
Okay. The walls and the floor of this room are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood. Two dangling bodies are shackled on two adjacent walls. One is an elderly male human, the other a young female. Both are covered in bloody gash, neither moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a bloody whip draped over it. A bucket half filled with salt is on the floor.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Does-
Nix. Oh, go ahead.
Does it look like we could do like some sort of like medicine around them and see if they're alive or not?
Yes. And roll a medicine check on each.
Nix will go for the tiefling.
Medicine.
I'll look at the human.
I will drop the chainmail and say this is uncomfortable. I don't like it.
I'm going to remain in the hallway with the.
The 16. Brakka got a 16 on her medicine check.
18 for Nix.
Boy, when you put it on, you just couldn't help but feel like you're like wearing a stormtrooper outfit. You know, it's like you feel like you're a bad guy. You're like
Yeah.
doing bad guy. Like
Aren't
one
you
of
a
the
little
worst
short to be a stormtrooper?
Oh no, her accuracy is actually going to go down.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I don't have the strength to not have disadvantage with one of those. So.
things. Oh, yeah, it is heavy armor.
Yeah, it
I have to
is.
get you a chain shirt instead.
Yeah, a chain bikini.
Okay, we're going the first edition.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
let's-
it just because I'm a Triton.
yeah, we got 16 for Brakka and 18 for Nix.
In the super old school, in like the 70s, 80s D&D, any of the aquatic, they didn't wear any clothes, let alone armor. They were just naked for everything. Triton, mermaid.
It's
Yeah,
dumb
you-
because no, it's actually fine.
So 16 on your medicine check. On the human male, he is definitely dead. Nick, what did you get on
18 for the medicine.
I can't see.
Sorry, 18 for the medicine check.
18. Okay, yeah. So she appears to be stable but unconscious. 0 hit.
Got a live one here.
Let's get her down
Yeesh.
carefully.
She
So-
is locked up with shackles on
Check the
Ni-
keys.
Yeah, Nix. At this point, I just imagine Nix hanging from the chain at the wall, like as a grapple rope, trying to check for a pulse, and then uses the keys to unlock them, and hoping that Brakka catches the body.
Catch the body.
Okay, so you'll go through the keys and you eventually find that one of the keys actually does go to the pair of shackles and
Oh, lucky.
get her off the wall.
All right, here we go. Just gets her off and just sets her down carefully on the floor.
So I think I have some bandages in my inventory. I would like to at least patch. Oh wait, no, you said she's stable.
And as you say that, you hear her like moaning.
Yeah, we're gonna use the bandages.
Good idea.
As you go to use the
So-
bandages, you notice all the open wounds that she has. There is little bits of salt rain.
Ugh. Prestidigitation to get that shit out of her wounds.
She looks relieved, at least
Oh, good.
relatively.
Let's clean it up. Bandage them up. Bandage them up.
But she's got a lot of lashes. That bloody whip that's on the table.
Very happy I learned this spell.
Someone with a canteen, give her something to drink.
I actually have multiple water skins. I shall do exactly that.
So after you all treat her, bandage her up, get her some water. She does seem to wake
Do we scare her?
up. She looks very dazed. She looks at all.
The Brakka just like rests her hand on her. Easy. You've been through a lot.
Good news! We've rescued you.
We still have to go to the other room.
Yeah, like slowly and one person at a time.
She like seems to look behind you, and you know she's looking at the dead guy on the wall behind.
I'm sorry.
And-
He's too late.
Friends of his?
We're with the guard. The fist.
Flaming fist.
Well, at least I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Can you walk?
I think so. And she goes to get up. She's like, it takes her a bit, but she is able to stand.
Careful. It might be better for her to stay here until we've made sure that the other room is clear.
True. Does anybody have a spare spear? Like, didn't Carly give up his for the bow?
She leans. She leans onto one of the walls. She says,
Yeah.
My name's Vendetta Cress.
Vendetta.
Well, that's an ironic
Who
name.
might you all be?
Brakka Wild Song.
I'm Nix, and I'll be right back. As Nix runs out to grab the spear so she can use it like a crutch.
What the hell is that?
How's
don't
the last
know.
name spelled?
Oh, Kre. Cress.
Oh, I have a quarterstaff that I'm not using for anything. I can give it to her. Maybe better than a spear.
Yeah, because the whole pointy thing.
He doesn't look. He just uses it as a crutch. Whichever you give her spear.
Running back in with the spear, Nix would see the staff and then just kind of chuck the spear into the corner. I was like, well, never mind.
Yeah.
You rolled a nat 1 and killed everyone with it.
Where?
If a kobold could kill everybody in the room with a spear like that, I'm legendary.
I mean, if you're a rogue, probably could. But
Not what I meant, but continue.
where are we? Just I remember I was in the lower city. Got knocked out.
Well,
We're currently in some catacombs beneath a bathhouse in the upper city. Apparently, this is their little home away from home, or their home. I don't know how these crazy people work.
Tell me,
Those
Lipson,
cultists-
do you
cultists of
remember
the Dead
anything?
Three. That's the death cult for you.
Yeah.
so maybe we should get the hell
I-
out.
I distribute. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, let's check that. Let's Barker's gonna put a hand out for her to wait and just go with the others. Let's make sure we've got everyone. Check that other room. Still need to make sure we've confirmed all these psychos are gone.
Yeah, check the rooms and then GTFO before we start the Q&A.
Right, and then we'll double back for the gentleman that we had to rest in their spot as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I heard while I was here. Sound like a heavy stone door scraping, open and closed. He points back in the hallway.
That freaking sarcophagus.
You know the room you rested in, and there was that hallway where the guy spotted you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what he
she's-
was guarding.
She's pointing that way.
Next room. Clever.
Let's check it out.
Let's check the other room here that we have the keys for, and then we'll check out that hidden passage.
Bounds over to the other door and does the same thing.
Knock, knock.
So you're just you're leaving her here?
Brakka, sorry, said for her to wait. So while we check the other room in case there's extra live bodies.
Yeah, we'll check out the. Right. So we check the room.
You open the door. I'll just assume carefully as you're trying to. Four
Yeah.
flickering torches. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Sorry. 4 flickering torches, wall sconces like this partially collapsed crypt. An open sarcophagus in the middle of the area filled to the rim with blood, with spillage streaking the sides of the sarcophagus and pooling around it. The sarcophagus lid lies half buried on the rubble behind it. Popping up from behind it, like some figure, and you see an old lady, like grandma. she's wearing like handmade like common.
Does she have?
She
Does she have
looks-
like
She
chain?
looks scared.
But is she restrained?
That's
Oh.
a trap.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, and she just starts to like grandma strut over to you guys, little short step.
Oh,
And,
whoa, Grandma.
Nix is probably the least threatening looking. Just goes over and she goes to hug.
No, Grandma. You hold your ground, lady. You were just
Yeah.
standing in front of that pool of blood.
Yeah, as you can imagine our apprehension at the moment. We've had to go through quite a few of these crazies to get here.
That's
So seeing someone who is most likely a commoner unbesmirched by their darkness is kind of a little unsettling.
now they had me their handmaiden for washing them. She just like pulls out a bucket and there's like a sponge and like really watered down blood stuff. Like I didn't want to be here. Please.
Insight check that woman.
Yes, please. Insight check, definitely.
Okay. As you insight check, and you guys are like, you hear from the room behind you,
16.
limping footsteps, leaving that room that you guys were just in, going down.
Vendetta? I got a 16, by the way.
Okay.
I guess it's a different, right?
As you turn around, you just catch a glimpse of the tiefling tail.
Yeah, the insight check for me was 21.
Okay. Next, he does seem like there is something off this scenario.
Yeah, no shit.
Mostly your insight is he washes them with the blood and stuff. How come she doesn't have any armor? Is probably where that insight kicked in.
That's not very far off from what I was thinking.
Her clothes are way too.
Archer, take aim.
Hold on, Rick and Curly. So, lady, how do you not have blood on you?
Yes, my little lizard child.
Okay, technically I should take that as an insult, but setting that aside, how do you not have blood on you if you were supposed to be washing them with blood?
I don't wash my own
Nope.
clothes.
I back up 5 more feet. Better answer, please.
Screw it. Roll initiative.
Rick.
You hear her in a much different voice go, screw it. Roll initiative.
So, is anybody going after or calling after our little vendetta friend?
I kind of shouted out for her when we heard that. Trying just like in a sort of like commanding voice, like no.
She's gone. You hear she's like dashing.
Oh, good grief.
Well, she's not going to be hard to catch up with, but now we have this to deal with.
All right.
And no surprise around you. All right, so should Nick's got it. Richtofen's next 7. You guys are rolling good on initiative. Then Koi with 13. Sorry, I write it down separately. And Brakka with a 9. So, Nix, you are definitely the first to act.
And I'm not wasting any time. I'm going to chromatic orb her in the face.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does.
Ooh, yay. 3d8 lightning damage.
Nice.
1, 2. Where's my third one? 3. 16, my good sir. Wait, no. Yeah, 16. Sorry.
16. Holy crap. All right. So hit her with that. And what kind of damage is it?
Lightning, of course.
Okay. So you hit her with that. And she's like, ah! Shock her all over. That's your turn.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
Okay. Let me fix it over like so. She was in this the blood. Or the rubber ducky's current spot. She was in the back corner. You guys were at the
Literally.
doorway. We're close to the doorway.
Mhm.
Nix will be at the doorway. So you move to the back. So, after Nix.
I gave the order for the archer to loose an arrow.
Okay. The nat 8. Arrow just hits the wall.
And fireball.
Okay.
Bolt. 18. Does
That
an 18
hits.
hit?
That does.
With an 8.
Jamad. As your firebolt hits her, her features seem to disappear in a mirage kind of way. And underneath all of that, see a sorry, I'm trying to find a description.
Seem to have a
You
link
see
to
a
the-
much younger looking lady. She's wearing a mask like this. She's wearing black and red themed clothing. You know, she has this very wicked looking curved dagger that's sheathed. And
Oh.
she has crazed evil look in her eye. As you know, she is just oh yeah, and the most important thing, she's completely drenched in
That's more what I was expecting.
her clothes are
Yeah.
soaked with blood.
Blood for the blood god, I guess.
Oh yeah, and
I'm
she's also
sorry.
ridiculously hurt. Like really hurt. You just see like a clear spot where the chromatic orb like fried it and that blood turned black. Like your firebolt hit also turned very black. So she's very black and red.
self-cauterized.
Yeah, she kind of
More
looks like
magical.
what's her name at the 8-year-old spoiler, but like what's her name in the thief guild in Skyrim after she died. She's like all burned up to a crisp.
Oh.
Kind of got that look on her.
Lady, you got real ugly.
To be fair, she was already that ugly. We just couldn't see it.
Richtofen gets an inspiration point for the
Nice.
Nice.
but it is her turn.
Whoops.
And it looks like she's casting a spell. On herself. Yeah, she pulls out a small silver mirror. And then casts a spell on herself. As she does so, she seems to disappear.
Well, shit.
And as she disappears from sight, you hear footsteps of her just trying to run past you. You all can attempt to attack her, an attack of opportunity, but she's invisible, so you will have disadvantage. As you see
certainly
her
try.
footprints, like blood footprint on the ground, trying to run past you. I'll say the skeleton tries to just claw at her. He didn't have the only weapon he had out was a bow.
14 for the kobold.
7 for Brakka.
5 for Curly.
Can I try to wait and?
This is like a reaction thing, not on her.
Yeah.
You could
yeah.
use your reaction to try to swing.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't have to.
I mean, it's an 8, so.
And she runs down the hall really fast.
So I didn't hit.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Then after that, it is Lluis' turn.
Can I see the footsteps go down the hallway?
Yes.
Can I shoot at the footsteps?
You can shoot
I mean,
the general area.
The
you
general
think she's in.
direction. Yeah.
The biggest problem is she's invisible, so you're just aiming the general area. But I'll allow it.
Yeah.
So you fire at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a 22.
At disadvantage?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, at advantage would have been a 24.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, roll damage. You definitely hit.
10 piercing damage.
As you shoot your crossbow bolt at a seemingly empty-looking area in the hallway, it hits her, and as it hits her, she turns visible and she falls forward.
Nice.
Okay. I'll try to recover my bolt.
Oh yeah, let me roll for those. How many have you fired?
I think 6 so far. No, 7, but one went like really, really far.
You only lost one.
And can Curly recover the arrow that he fired into the room?
Yes.
And Nix would like to be trying to track Miss Limpy now.
Now let's go after her.
Oh wait, no, check the body first.
You take the body.
Go
I'll
for the lady. I will check the body as
Do
I'm getting the bolt.
Okay. She seemed to have this crazy, intimidating aura around her. She was alive. You get close to her, and dead. There's nothing really. All you can find on her is her bane, or not bane, ball clothing, the black skull themed mask, and her ball themed dagger.
I'll get the dagger just as proof.
It is just covered like sticky.
Can I use? I'm going to use Mage Hand to take the mask and use it to scoop the blood out of the crypt. See if there's anything in there.
Okay.
It'd probably take a while to scoop it all out, and plus the mask has holes in it.
Yeah, the eye socket. But you depends on how much of a hurry you guys in. Are you gonna go chase after the tiefling?
I
We should
was
chase
already,
after her.
Okay,
Yeah.
instead of dumping the blood out, use it to scrape the bottom of the crypt and see if anything is in there.
Nothing but blood.
Oh, well, lovely. Let's go.
Right. Track time.
investigation to try and figure out which way Miss Limpy went.
Or survival.
Give me a dex save. Be a chase.
Oh, lovely. Dex. Okay.
Or for Nix. I think Nix is the one chasing.
I was running after her as well once we get the fight done.
Okay.
19 on mine.
6.
All right.
Gotta go
Yeah.
fast.
You're not sure how far ahead she got, but you do not hear her or find any signs of her as dash on ahead or dash on back. I'm going to say you got back in that room where the wood support beams were exploded. There's rubble around it.
Investigation.
Another dex saving as you continue.
Oh.
I assume you trying to go back, trying to find her.
I
Because there's
was
only
trying to
one
do
way for her to go.
Oh, in that case, yeah.
Before he got too far, Brakka would be like, the hidden door. The hidden door where the asshole was guarding.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but that would be worth investigating. Nix
Yeah.
would definitely turn around on hearing that.
There's no way she could have gotten that far with those injuries. She probably ducked in that door.
Okay.
All right,
So doubling back to
you turn to heal and you head back. You head back into that hallway after a little bit of investigating. Hold up the map. Rubber duckies. Going to guess. You eventually find literally where that guy was standing. Behind him, the wall panel itself was actually a stone. Secret stone.
Oh,
Should have known it's not really not really much of a secret when you keep a bunch of armed guards out front.
all right. God, what was his name? Fuck. It's the two brothers. Damn it.
Luke.
Luke. Damn it.
Luke Valentine.
Yes, very, very nice, especially from
Abridged.
Hellsing Abridged. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You slide open this stone door. It's inevitable that it'll make noise. It's impossible for it to not unless you have some magic to prevent it from making noise. You open it.
Gotta open it.
Gotta try.
Easily with one of you could open it. So as you open it, and you can hear up ahead distant sounds of battle. You notice that it's 10-foot wide, flooded passage, braced in regular by more wooden beams. Old stubs float in water. Seems to about 60 feet forward, and veer off to the left. But there's also a door, maybe 20 feet in front of you.
Does that door look like it got opened?
The distant sound of fighting sounds way further.
can I hide inside the water? Is it deep enough? No.
Now it's like
The same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's head in. Go after.
Yeah.
The sound of fighting didn't sound like it was muffled. Was it? Would it be like it was muffled by like a door or something?
it's like echoing through the stone walls.
All right, so it's not the way where the door is. Probably further in the other passageway.
It's at least a few hundred feet away, maybe more. You're not sure. It could be. There could be a wall or a door in the way.
All right. Check the one door. Make sure it's not behind there.
Okay.
See if the sound gets clearer.
As you go over to that door and open it, see what looks to be a flooded basement, some house.
All right. Not there then.
All right, so you close that door. You move further ahead in.
Yeah.
All right, and you eventually get into a much more open area. Make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody else hearing the Scooby-Doo theme song right about now?
Yeah.
Sound of combat intensifies as you move further in. Beneath the hall, a flooded chamber opens up, rough steps climbing to the south, the north, and the east. The floor buckles up above the water line in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island, top of which is a two-man circle, or atop which two men circle each other with weapons bared. One of them is a tall, unarmored brute with a great club and scarred face. He towers over his opponent, but is gravely wounded. The smaller figure is a muscular and bare chest, He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand, similar to the lady you just fought, and a torch in the other, and has no flesh covering his skull.
Oh, lovely.
He looks like skeleton,
So,
but not
Wow.
blue skin. Very
But in a creepy way.
Like there's just flake muscle over his skull instead of like no skin.
so who's up for helping the big guy with actual skin on his face?
I mean, I'm all in for killing Skeletor.
Yeah, I am as well.
And waiting.
On that note, as you all appear, the skull face dude turns around and see he still has his eyes, no nose, probably has tongue and stuff inside his mouth, but probably. And as he sees all four of you, he retreats further in towards the doorway. And
Gonna run up to the guy who was still fighting and
Yeah,
she's
he
like, "Are
runs
you all
away.
right?"
then, big dude.
Are you all right?
No, I was betrayed.
Big guy.
Who might
Quick
you be?
question.
We're with the flaming fist. We were sent here to investigate some activity. It looks like we found it.
You notice half his face looks like it had a very severe burn accident years ago.
Okay, Zuko. Asking the big guy if he happened to have seen a.
Imagine Zuko, but it's literally like his entire half of his head, not just like a part right here.
Okay.
Like he's got no hair there. Or like what's his name in Game of Thrones?
The Hound.
The Hound. Yeah, kind of like the Hound.
So, yeah, gonna ask him if he's seen a lady coming through here.
Not any that I haven't slain. He just looks down at the dead bodies in water. Or I should say sit in
Okay,
water. It's
so-
not deep enough for them to be floating.
So it's, at this point, I think we've missed the lady, but I have a feeling she might not have been as important as we think. Should we keep going along, or should we backtrack and try and find her?
What was our mission again? Was it to confirm or eradicate?
Your mission was to kill all of them.
All right. I guess we have to keep going.
So
Oh.
Nix will turn to the big guy and say, "You want to join?
See.
We have room in the party."
If there's any way for you to continue fighting, we would appreciate the help. But if not, there is a way out.
Probably should do an investigation on him.
Before I form any alliance with you, your lot, sent you here.
Like I said, we were with the fist, the flaming fists.
For what reason?
Yeah,
We have a commander. I can't
the
remember.
guy who was punching the peasants.
Right.
You would know a character, so you just tell him.
That
He's
one.
like,
Yeah.
I do not know the captains of the Flaming Fist, but this alliance would be advantageous for me. The name
Cool.
is Mortlock Van Hemper. You all immediately recognize the Van Thamper, the Van Thamper name as the name of one of the four dukes of Baldur's.
Oh,
there's the
okay,
last
big
name.
guy.
Hmm.
So can we call you Mort?
Sure, I don't.
Well, that's
As
one
he's
way to look
wiping,
at it.
as he's like putting a bit of moss or something, like this big cut he has on his eye.
I've got some bandages if you need some.
We managed to salvage some armor.
I think he's kind of too big for the armor.
We could still offer it to him.
Armor's not my style.
Very well.
I figured. I got bandages.
So, about the fella that's getting away.
Yeah, we
Alright.
should head after them.
He's backing himself into a corner.
Do you know if there's any others? We managed to slay a few of these individuals.
Well, if you've come all this far into the Dead Three's lair, then you've killed all of them with him. I assume.
All right.
Well, let's go put down the clown.
Cut off the head.
Before you go in
more
there,
take its place.
I must tell you, he's a death's head of Ball, one of his chosen.
That explains the no face.
And why he's the one that's leading these fools.
He was working under me, but I was betrayed.
Under you.
You mentioned betrayed before.
My family is paying the Dead 3 cultists to murder people in the city. Our goal is to prove that Captain, the rest of that Flaming Fists can't do their job. If the city stops paying Flaming Fist, will have less of a reason to stay in Boulder's Gate. With them gone, no one can stand in the way of my mother becoming the city's next grand. If she gets her
So
way,
about the investigation.
he's just gonna spill his beans. He's got like bullet points of monologue. You guys want to
Yeah.
ask him?
I
It's just
say
like-
bullet points.
I'm
Is everyone this selfish in the surface?
Not everybody.
not everyone. I think this is just a Baldur's Gate thing, but still killing civilians.
You must have not been in here for very long.
Not very long indeed,
at
but
Coy.
still.
It's kind of a shit town. We get it. But killing innocent people?
Just because you want to push the guard out and further political agenda,
That's what my mother wanted.
You know
But
the
what?
apparently-
civilians already.
My older brother betrayed me.
You know what? Family feuds are never worth it. Should we go after the guy without a face? No.
Are we going to
agree.
ignore that this guy was having them kill people?
At the moment, I think we have other problems to worry about.
Fair point.
Everyone is
I mean-
awful.
What?
Except for Koi.
I'm not much different. I'm not much different from you. You were sent to kill people.
It's to kill people who are killing innocent civilians, not
Like the
innocent
ones
civilians.
you pay to kill the civilians.
Coughs up a little
Yeah.
bit of blood. Innocent in Boulder's Gate.
Yeah, okay. It's like a city I used to know. I think it was called Gotham or something. Anyways,
I just imagined a
I've heard the
very
name-
emo-looking pig.
I've heard this city as well. It's near Waterdeep, I think.
anyways, so yeah, it's a shit town. It's a shit situation. Maybe
Apology-
we should.
Apologies about that. The layers heating is turning on.
Right.
If you
Right.
hear that
So-
rattling. Sorry. Anyway,
Yeah.
Nah,
It's
I
okay.
couldn't hear anything, but I was curious about the question.
I
I
have
will
no,
retrospectively apologize as well for my AC kicking on.
I have no quarrel against you. If I leave here, I'm gonna leave town. It's apparent to me. My mother has it out to kill me.
Well, I mean, yeah, we could still use your help to get through this. So
Yeah.
I
Perhaps a
guess
little,
it works out.
perhaps a little atonement. If you will.
Wouldn't say atonement. Let's just say he's
A step in the right direction, at least. We can argue semantics later. There's a psychotic maniac that needs to be put down.
there. We go. Let's go.
Which one? This guy or the one without a face?
The one without a
the
f-
face.
the one- with the face,
Tomato,
obvious.
potato.
Well,
Did you-
he looks like a tomato currently without the face.
Did you run into a lady very thin, or black robes?
Dead.
Multiple.
Okay,
We
so
ran
you-
into
She was one of the leaders. How about
About 100 feet that way with a bolt in her chest.
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There was also a tiefling, if that jogs your memory at all.
I think she was one of the prisoners. What about
Right.
her?
We noticed her.
Lost
She sort of limped off. We couldn't manage to get track of her. She moved very fast despite her injuries.
Well, we kind of gave her a crutch.
True, but it wouldn't have been that given her that much flight. Questions for later, I suppose.
Indeed.
Out of character. Should we all take a short rest and regroup? Because some of us got our shit rocked in that fight.
That is true. I could use the rest for some spell. Well, a spell.
And I'm sure the gentleman here could use the rest to recover whatever hit dice he has.
Okay, all up for a short little rest. Wow, thanks. Resounding
Anybody?
applause.
Anybody opposed to a short rest, or we want to?
I could use it.
You know, he's
Can
just
rest, but I really want to keep an eye on this guy.
he's just in the other room, right? As he just looks up at the stairs that lead
Oh, so a
door.
literal dead end.
just a doorway.
Hey,
Is
you
there
want to
any way
come
out of
down
that
here and
room?
fight or not?
Is there any way out of that room that you know of,
No.
Mr. Phantompur? Or is he just barricaded himself in there like a trapped rat?
He's not trapped. He can
Ah.
go
Can you
around.
just like
He can go around another way.
Very well. I guess we should give chase then before we lose him.
if it's a room, you can just start throwing fire stuff and lightning thingies to the
Right.
room until it's all set ablaze and we can leave this frigging place for once.
Right.
And a
I
bit
still
of,
have a
you know,
little bit of fire left in me.
I mean, I've got other options. Rick,
We burn him down.
let's go, people.
Let's do this then. To the breach.
Right? And you hear like a crack of the neck from the guy. You go to move further in up these stairs. Burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall, western end of which is occupied by three tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop of a high block of red stone, making it look taller and more foreboding. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man with a face hidden behind a fierce visor of his helmet. He's painted red except for his right gauntlet, black. Clutched in his gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointed up. The statue to the north depicts a full-garbed male noble wearing a black skull mask, holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with jaw wide open and its bony hand out. You see in here is Mr. Skullface guy, and he's got out his dagger and he's got it backwards, like laid down. He's staying there looking like he's just waiting for someone. As we roll.
All right, Red Skull.
Copyright.
Yeah, fine. Let's just call you Johann.
Mr. Schmidt.
Yes, Herr Schmidt.
Herr Schmidt face.
Mm-hmm.
Got a
Yeah.
Richtofen got a
Whoa.
126. Wow.
Yeah.
Um,
Good
Initiative
God,
is
man.
insane.
Richtofen got a 17. Oh, same as last time. Brakka got 18 and Nix got 6.
Can I borrow that 126-sided die?
Nope. That's my coffee.
Okay, so up. Oh yeah, I got a roll for your new friend.
Mhm. If he's a
You can
named
call
NPC, I feel.
Call him Mort. His name is Mordlock Van Thampor. Gotta put it.
I was kind of being sarcastic, but yeah, I'm just gonna call him Mort.
I was gonna call him Mortos der Soul Stealer.
Morty.
No, Rick. No. You already have an inspiration
He
point.
goes at 19. I think somebody already. Nope, no, they don't.
Nope.
Actually goes first. So, Mort runs up to this guy and he swings at him twice.
Guess we're going clubbing today.
Yes, he does. This guy that he's fighting, shirtless, no armor, but he looks to be of peak physical condition. not only does he seem really strong, but he moves out of the way of the club effortlessly, like a damn, in terms of finesse.
Yeah.
Yes, he's so excited.
So after him is Brock. I'll say this Mr. Skull Lord guy is maybe 10 feet away.
All right. I'm going to. Okay, what's the properties of this? I'm gonna check my spirit again. I'm gonna use this spear. I'm gonna have this thing at some point. That's a 20, soft 20.
20 hits.
All right. And this is a D4. Nice. Oh wait, that's D6, not D4. What am I thinking? That is max damage. So 6 + 2, that's 8. 8 piercing damage as the spear just like gets him.
Throw it, and it hits him in the shoulder. Just kind of grunts a little bit. His feet don't need blood.
All right, and
He
then
looks, and
back
he
up
looks
a little
over
bit.
at-
And backing up.
with a constant grinning smile to Skull. After
Yes, we
Brakka,
did it. You're happy.
after Brakka is Nix.
Okay, so how far away is he again?
I'm just gonna say for everybody, it's 10 feet. Easy.
Oh, okay.
This is a lot bigger room, so you guys have space.
Okay,
It's definitely the biggest
so-
room in this dungeon.
I'm gonna stay close to Brakka because shield and lightning lure. Try and knock him off his feet again.
Strength check.
Strength check.
He has advantage, but he rolled nat 20, so he looks completely unaffected.
That's my
As
turn.
you throw the lightning lure, just kind of like flexes Dragon Ball Z style.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's got a DBZ build. Yeah, that's actually probably the best way I can describe it. Not like
Lord.
Broly, more like Goku or Vegeta, where they're like lean but muscular.
He's a build with Skeletor face.
Yeah, with the Skeletor face. So after is Mr. Skull Guy's turn. So Skull Guy just looks at you guys, doesn't seem to care about more, and it immediately goes after the big friend. And the first thing he does is he glares at it very angry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he just passed. Okay. But he still gets 2 dagger attacks. Hit and hit. So he gets 2 good cuts onto. Then after, and it's like almost down to 1 knee. He looks like another 2 strikes like that, and he's out. After him, boy.
I will shoot at it. At the guy. $19.
A 19 does hit.
6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Just like the spear, which is still in him, by the way. Your bolt hits him, and he seems barely affected. Just enough that the physical kinetic movement move him back a little bit, but he seems completely numbed out to the pain. And after Ploy, it goes back around. So Mort is like on his last leg.
Wait, did Richtofen get a turn?
I don't think he did. I'm horrible.
No.
Sorry, go ahead. Do your thing.
Archer fire.
I super skipped.
Archer fires.
Oh, Archer. I thought you said you were shooting an archer fire. Archer fire?
I'll have to ask Lana.
Tim Curly.
Your skeleton just really, really emotionless now, even more so because it's got a helmet on it. Well, the arrow just lands at the guy's feet. He got an 11 total.
Fine, acid splash.
All right. That save on my end?
I think it's Dex.
Yes.
He makes it for sure. The 21. As you see him do like a 3 squirrel, a 5 square over, completely miss him. All right, then it moves back around. Rock. Or no, the Mort. Sorry,
Yep.
Mort. Looks like he could scale his hit points from scale of 1 to 90. He's at a 2. So he not going down, not swinging. So he 21 and 17 both hit.
Nice.
Oh, and it looks like he does extra damage. He's taken damage in the last turn, so he does a bit. Actually, the crap. He
Damn.
smacks him twice, and you can hear bones break.
Nice.
And it moves this guy, but he's just supernaturally eerie. The fact that he doesn't seem to yelp pain or seem too affected by it. Physically, you can tell, but just like it's like that weird guy, that one weird James Bond guy that just doesn't feel damage.
Right.
So after Mort is Brock.
All right. Healing word on the big guy. On Mort
Oh, you're gonna heal him. Okay.
is 5 HP to him.
Okay.
Did not do good on the healing word. That was my last spell.
He looks back, and his one eyebrow, I should say, because the other one's cinched off, rises. He's just
She's
surprised.
she just goes, make it count.
Jeez. Intimidate the bastard after you just healed him.
Hey, Richtofen,
He's a
you're next. Like you're supposed to be.
Oh, you remembered.
Yes.
I mold the earth and make it so Skippy can't go too fast from now on.
Noted. And do you have Early do anything?
Take off the helmet and fire.
Okay.
Does the helmet affect the skeletons?
No, not a,
Okay.
To keep the whatever.
you got a nat 2.
Oh, come on!
If only those 3 would have stayed alive, then we could have had like a 3 Stooges act. Anyway, after Richtofen, it's Nix.
So I'm gonna do a stupid. I want Nix to go in, jump on our half-dead friend, and use Shocking Grasp. And I mean literally jump on him. I want to try and move him as much as possible.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
Do not have advantage. Yeah, definitely does not have any metal. Besides the dagger, that doesn't count. Oh yeah, as you move right up on him, go up on him, when you get that close, just feel this overwhelming presence of murder. You almost like feels like you really want to kill someone.
God.
Crazy amount
Never
of
mind.
blood.
I'm gonna keep my comment to myself. So that's lovely.
Like you just feel like you turned into the Doom guy, kind of.
Like he did or I did?
He looks like he already is, and you are being influenced by it.
Okay. Oh sweet. Nix turns into Doom guy. 19? No. Yes, 19. Sorry.
19 hits.
Yes.
By the way, Nix is a Doom guy. He's Baby Groot, just raging.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not Baby Groot.
He was terrifying when he was mad.
Oh yeah.
Fine, teenager Groot.
Okay.
Much angst. Anyways, 1d8 for lightning damage. Max damage.
Nice.
8.
East.
All right. So that's Nick's turn.
Yes, unless you want to count a hobgoblin, a kobold grappling, but yeah. No,
No, I'm just
shocking
gonna
grasp.
say you're just kind of you're not really grappling first, but you're
Okay, just ran up and shocked him.
his turn.
Oh shit!
Seeing you run up and attack him, he tilts his head, glares at you, and I'll need a wisdom save.
All right, we get.
As you hear like subtitles come up and it's just like BFG division start.
Well, I don't think it's going to do much against a 21.
Nice.
You are not stunned in fear.
Can I make a counter gesture?
Sure. What kind of gesture?
Nix just glares back and sticks up that main middle finger.
Okay. Gives a dagger attack to Mort, a dagger attack. Man, these dice are fun. So, that one
Let me guess. Oh, against two.
doesn't matter. I want to see what he rolls on this nat 1 chart. This guy's boss as fuck. I can't believe everything flounders. He does not have any allies close to him, so his attack does not hit an ally close to him. So that's all that happens with the first strike, and I will say that was against Mort. That was his main priority. The second attack.
That one.
Bonus. Pretty sure a 10 missed.
Yes, it does. You're kind of worried there, Brakka.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that was his. After him, boy.
Cool.
Okay, I will drop my crossbow and grab my rapier and my cultist dagger and attack the guy twice.
Okay, as you move up, you also feel that heavy metal start playing.
Rip and
Nice.
tear.
You feel like any damage you take be a lot more.
Oh,
The amount of murderous aura comes from.
bad idea. Okay. So first attack is an 18.
18 hits.
Eight piercing?
Yep. That's
Yeah, piercing.
rapiers are
Okay,
piercing.
8 piercing.
All right.
And I have no idea what the dagger damage is, but
It's D4, but you can roll the bonus action.
it's a 6. It's a 6 to hit. So
He avoids that one. But as you stab with the rapier, he grabs your hand that you have with the rapier and he pulls it out. There's no blood and no.
uh-huh.
What the hell is this thing?
Right? I actually really like this guy now.
Can you start dealing radiant damage to that thing, please?
He is, despite the weird skull face thing, he is human.
Oh,
Really scary. All right, so
Mhm.
after Koi, we loop back around. So Mort's still up, so he's gonna continue swinging. Miss. And miss. Then it's Brakka's.
How bad does Mort look after that healing?
Still single digits. Like another
All
dagger
right.
strike and he's dead.
All right.
But he doesn't
Spirits
seem
of
to care.
Earth and- Right. Brakka just gestures towards him, chants spirits of earth and water, grant this warrior extra life against its foe. And that is a 6 on the Balm of the Spirits die, so he gets 6 HP back as well, and also a 1 temporary hit point.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. He is our meat shield. He will be meat shield. This is his atonement for killing innocent people.
Didn't do the killing.
He has no armor on. Less of whatever. Anyway, so that's your turn.
And I have one more action.
Ooh, okay.
I moved back on my turn, my initial turn, to get as far away from this guy as I could. And now on this turn, with my action, I'm at least within at least 30 feet of the guy.
Yes, definitely.
I want to be at exactly 30 feet.
Okay.
So Thorn Whip.
All right, so you move. Let me double check on the map here. If you want to be exactly 30 feet, that's possible.
Or
Yeah.
as far away from him as I can. Yeah.
Yeah, you are almost at the very opposite end of the room.
All right.
Thorn Whip.
All right, Thorn Whip, and that is. I have to actually roll a thing to hit him, I guess. Yeah, I have to actually roll to hit first. Ooh. It's 10.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
He dodges.
Ah, damn.
Richtofen, your turn.
All right, take 37. Another arrow.
It'll
Hey!
happen.
He hit. All right.
Ah,
Max
Get him,
damage.
Crowley.
So the arrow.
Nice.
So the arrow hits him, and as it hits him, it seems to magically go in, and he pulls it out and Richtofen.
acid splash.
Save. He got a 14 on the dice, so I'm pretty sure he passed. So after Richtofen is Nix.
Huh.
Zappy.
Yeah.
Shock him.
You wish there was this thing where you could like attach little saws on a chain. I think that'd be really fun. You don't know why.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, the only thing I really can do at this point is just try and keep shocking the piss out of him.
Yeah. Do it.
So, yeah. Shocking grasp. Let's see what we... Huh. So a nat 20 with a cantrip?
Still in that 20, it'd be twice the dice damage.
Yes.
I was wondering about that.
Right.
Also
Sit on
rolling
his shoulders and
D100,
fry his brain.
because it might be
Yeah.
triple. There's a potential on the crit hit chart for you to triple to double,
Ooh.
or just max damage.
Yeah. Let's see. 83.
Okay, he can't make any opportunity attack as you crit.
Nice.
Yes. So that is what, 2d8? Yes, 2d8. Just 12.
So good.
12 damage.
Yes.
That looks like it did hurt him. It hurt him good.
Nice.
After you,
So,
yes,
never mind. Yeah, I'll just stay right there.
he looks down at you, and not sure if it's just pure murder in his eyes, or if he's actually free. But you need a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Do. 19.
You're still able to resist.
Just glare right back.
And he uses both attacks attacks.
I should have moved.
I'm pretty sure 23 hits and a 19 hits, correct?
Oh yeah, that's it.
The aura of murder around him is so intense that his stabs twice the damage they would.
No.
Oh
You
boy.
take 28 piercing damage as he stabs you with extra murderous intent.
Yeah, I should have moved. So, how far below 0 is dead?
What's your total hit points?
13.
What was your hit points before that attack?
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 13 was
Total.
how much I had left before the stabby stab.
What's your total hit point?
Oh, crap.
What was that 13?
20. My max health was 20.
Okay. If he would have dealt negative 20, like 20 more damage after that 0, you'd be dead outright. So Nyx falls. You're at 0 hit.
Yes.
I'll treat that as like he just stabs you once and kicks you over. That evil. So Nyx falls. Everybody else. And after him, it is.
Okay. Okay. Can I use my hunting trap to shove it in its face to blind it?
Takes a while to open them.
Okay. Then I'll try to stab his eyes with my rapier and dagger.
All right.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. No. I'll grab Nyx and get the fuck out of here.
Nyx saved you with the crit, where he cannot do an opportunity attack.
Nice.
Okay, wait, I'll still have the bonus action to heal myself in a really, really desperate measure, but okay.
All right.
So
Okay,
I'll do that.
Where you run off with, you are at half speed because you're very.
Yeah,
It might
max
be a tiny
movement.
person, but still.
Yeah, max movement I can do behind Brakka and
You head
strong
back.
guy.
I'm gonna say you head back in the room with water, and there's that one spot where there wasn't water. The floor was high enough. So I'll say you run in there with your body. Lay down.
Yeah. As I yell to do magic attacks to the others.
Next round, for all of you. A lot of you are, or a few of you are newer to this 5th edition stuff. Nyx has to make death saving throw. 3 fails means dead outright. 3 succeeds means 0 HP but unconscious. If anyone else besides Nyx runs up to Nyx and succeeds on a medicine check, you're able to just automatically stabilize at 0.
Yeah.
That just as a heads up. So Nyx is not completely out. Or, you know, if Nyx heals once, Nyx is completely conscious.
Nyx, however, is very, very concerned right now.
No, you're not. You're on. I'm kidding.
Okay, fine.
Kidding.
Sage is very, very concerned right now.
I completely.
So is Jan.
I mean, he is the Death's Head. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's living up to.
Well,
Very
Nyx was
so.
stupid enough not to leave.
But after pull, back up to Mort, and Mort
Get him
does
more.
his thing. It's a great clip. And you got a nat 1 on one of the attacks.
Oh, no.
But the first attack does hit. So, I'm just gonna say that first attack hits, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Then he panics and swings with the second one. See what happens. That one.
Oh, no.
Wow. Okay, so He got a 32 on the turn, which means shit. Actually, no one's close enough. All right, so he swings wildly, and the Death's Head of Ball ducks, and he does like a 360 spin. He overswings that second attack, and luckily no one was near him, or they would have been hit by it.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, Koi. Koi didn't move. Koi would have got smacked.
Yeah.
After him is Richtofen and Curly.
What is Brakka's medical?
My magical what?
Your medicine.
My medicine is +4, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, it's plus
It'd be
4.
safe
Yeah.
to say a druid would be pretty good with medicine.
Okay. Curly fires again. Well, actually, I'm going to attempt Ray of Sickness first.
All right, so that's a Constitution saving.
Yes.
DC 13. That's your spell save.
Yes.
16 he passed. Does anything happen on a path? Raise?
Checking. On a failed save, it is also poison to the no.
Anything in addition to poison?
No.
Rave Sickness is 2d8 poison damage. So still roll poison damage, it just takes half.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I'm like, that's higher than a cantrip. Cantrips are the only spells in 5th edition where if they make the save now.
Yeah.
At least they added the cantrips that are really, really sweet.
All right.
Mhm.
10.
10
10
poison.
poison.
Okay, so he would take half of that. He has been beating the crap out of this guy. Like, he might be human, but he's being very inhuman right now. He's like Jet Li 1 levels of superhuman.
So,
Yep.
even though he did that, is he poisoned until my next turn?
No, he made the
Now he
Constitution
passed the
save,
save.
so it's
Okay.
not poison. But he did take poison damage from the direct attack. Regardless. So that was. Do you have Curly do anything?
Fire an arrow.
That definitely hits the nat 18. If he rolls max
Wow.
damage again. He
It's a
does.
fucking skeleton.
Nice.
Wow.
More. Jesus.
About time you wake up.
I'm going to retire.
And you notice that the big skull dude actually does stagger a little bit, and he's starting to breathe heavy.
We got him on the ropes.
And as he's like exhaling, you can just see like the mist of hot air out of his skull. All anime style thing. And then after Richtofen is Nix. So Nix, you're gonna have to roll me a death saving.
Is it just a straight D20?
Straight
Wait, is it
D20.
Nix or is it Brakka?
It's Nix's turn, so Nix needs to roll.
Straight 20?
Wait, no, Brakka goes first. Brakka, you are 30 feet away from Nix. Koi.
Just
Koi
gonna go,
ran off into
everybody,
the other room.
wait, everybody fall back a bit. I'm gonna fall back to Nix and Koi.
Alright.
I'm gonna attempt medicine on him. It's 18.
Alright, Nix, you are stabilized at 0 hit points.
Ooh.
Nothing else happens. You'll wake up in a
All right, it's good.
I'm good.
few hours at 1 hit. So
Now let's finish this bastard.
that was Brakka's move in action. And Nix can't really do anything right now. Pass.
That was
So-
my full movement?
Yeah, that was 30 feet.
Right, okay.
After Nix, Skull Guy. So the Skull Guy attacks Mort. He attempts to stun him first with his stare, which doesn't succeed. Both of them are very hardy boys with high. And he misses with both daggers. Dagger attack. Wow. Okay. So after him is Koi. Koi, you are 30 feet away, but you can move. I'll say you can move half your move. You would be in range. Shoot across.
Yeah, I kind of dropped the crossbow.
Oh, well, you can still move and stab.
No, I will move. I mean, I will drop. I will keep dropping weapons because I'm a fighter. I will drop the rapier and the dagger, grab my light crossbow, because I have 2 crossbows.
Of course.
And of course, and shoot the light crossbow.
He's just like, Paul, you dare approach me without a weapon? You're like, I have a spare crutch.
Yeah, it's weaker, but it's something.
Yeah.
19. I keep rolling 13s.
That hits. Damage you do.
Nice.
28. 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Where do you hit him as you finish it?
Yes.
Oh god, thank you.
Where are you aiming?
So I mean, it's very quick. So I slide through the. Is there water here? I mean,
Not in
it's
this room.
dry. Okay, so I slide on my knees, shoot, almost fail, but hit his hand. His dagger flies up and then stabs his own face.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, I totally intended that.
I call
And-
shenanigans.
End of initiative.
Ah.
Is the little guy all right?
He's fine. Managed to stabilize him.
He's not going to be happy.
Yeah, he won't be happy when he
I'm-
wakes up.
I'm not bloody yet.
Don't think any of us is.
I'm a little
He's
tickled.
he's certainly going worst off though. Just her head towards the Skeletor over there in the corner.
Yeah. He just like falls down, leans like starts falling back, and then he just falls sit. He just lands on his butt.
Right.
I'm going to spec the body.
Give me a medicine check.
I will assist.
So you have
So you get advantage on it.
So you go roll
Yeah.
2 and go with the better.
Okay, now with the like medicine, would it be like the +4 on whatever I roll on the 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 22.
All right. So checking out the body, you notice that somehow you're not sure by what means. Don't think it was arcane means. Probably a more of a clerical deity-like means. A few of those attacks were doing no damage to the body, and somehow he's able to be alive and fine without any flesh. But he is human, very dead now.
Nice.
His
Anything that
eyes
can
are
be
just
looted?
staring off into nothingness because he doesn't have eyelids.
Brakka just snarls at just the unnaturalness of it.
Any loot on him?
His dagger of maul looks like a same as that one chick, the serpent dagger.
Doesn't look like there's anything magical about it.
No, but you since you did such a high check on medicine, you're just like this is literally like perfect body. When I say perfect body, I mean 20 strength, 20 dex, 20 con.
Jesus.
This is a godlike human body.
How
Terms of
the
anatomy.
hell did
I think this requires more steady.
Brakka's just like both disgusted and in awe at this thing, just like, how the hells did they make this thing?
Well, only one way to find out. Dagger, autopsy.
Also, that aura of like Doomslayer stuff immediately faded off the second.
Rip and Tear faded out in the background.
I will
Heavy metal stops.
grab. Yeah. I will grab all the weapons I have been throwing around, and I will also grab nicks on my arms
Mhm.
and carry them around.
Right, I guess we're done here.
Curly shuffles to recover arrows.
Recover my balls.
I've got my spear
While
back.
you're at it.
Get my spear back. Right, we should take everything that we can carry as proof, and what we don't need to do as proof, we should keep to sell later.
You want Curly to carry him so you can keep your hands free in case you need to shoot anything?
I think I could take care of Nyx. We might need Curly to be
You
able
can
to
always
shoot
just
things.
drop him
Plus,
on the
I don't.
You
ground.
notice
Plus, I
Curly
don't-
has like an arrow knocked on the bow and is just pointing at the body laying on the ground. It isn't moving.
Shoulder
I mean-
bow.
Puts it away.
And I will say, I don't think that Nyx would very appreciate waking up in the arms of a skeleton.
Also, our friend here, and I'm using friend in a very, very loose meaning, no offense.
Don't take him.
He said this thing was the last one.
Mm-hmm. We should be safe for now. We should still head out.
I'm going to have Curly take the corpse.
It's heavy.
Drag the corpse.
20 strength, 20 con. Heavy body for sure.
This stout boy.
I would say it's around.
An absolute.
You know, yeah, it's around 210 pounds of muscle.
He is an absolute unit.
He's a unit.
Fine.
Yes.
Have Curly rend the head from the body and take that. We can study that at least.
And we can use it as proof.
Yeah.
Actually, with your really high inspection on medicine, carved into the forehead of his skull is these teardrop symbols, but they're like on the forehead of the skull, right there.
Lovely.
So, you have Death's head of Ball's head, skull face head. Probably is better on here. There's another room behind you guys. You guys check that or any. I mean,
We
you
should.
don't have to. Definitely
Just-
after that.
just-
But
Just to be thorough. Just to be thorough.
If there's
we
a-
should.
Is there a man behind the curtain in there?
you don't.
Investigation, I guess.
You guys go to investigate. Remember how I said there's a passageway to the north and a passageway to the northeast. The passageway to the northeast is the ruin. You go there, and you slowly open up the door. As you open it up, see inside a bunch of treasure. When I say a bunch of treasure, I mean like dragon with like treasure.
Oh,
Damn it!
You
The short
rang?
flight of stairs climbs into a circular chamber with 4 padlocked wooden chests in the middle of it, and you just go over, and I'll just say you guys had the key and lock them. And oh, it does say those keys work on. Each chest is 25 pounds empty, and all 4 contain, but they aren't empty. All 4 of them contain a shit ton of. So the first one you open, you see thousands of copper coins, 2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers on them. And yeah, the second chest has 10 gems scattered amid at least 1,000 silver pieces, if not more. The third chest contains a delicate porcelain dragon mask. It's like black, ebony, resting on the bed of a few thousand copper quite a few silver. And then lastly, the fourth chest contains a bronze crown, 5 spires on it. Spire is shaped needed to resemble a dragon, but each one's a different color. One's black, blue, one's red.
Not a big fan of that.
I'd like to examine the mask.
Okay. What are you examining for?
Any magical?
Somebody. Oh wait, no, you're a wizard too. Never mind.
I can ritual cast detect magic on it.
Okay, since you guys are taking your time, you guys want to say you take a short rest?
Yeah, let's take a short rest.
Okay, Nix is still unconscious.
Right.
I rolled for how many hours you're unconscious.
Yeah, I figured.
As you take the short rest, I'll say you ritual casting doesn't count against your detect magic. Do not detect any magic on the mask or the crown, or the chest.
All right. Okay, so
But
what
you
about
do detect magic coming from 2 vials of red liquid.
all right.
And what you detect
Let's
is not necromancy school, which necromancy school, despite the name, is for both healing and necromancy.
Yeah.
oh.
These are essentially what I'm saying is these are not potions of healing. They're red potions, but they're not potions of healing. Tell that feature by the school of magic, which is evoke.
Oh. I'll hand them over to Richtofen and go, these are evocation magic. Seems like the only magical items here.
Okay, so can I make an out of character comment about Nyx?
Sure.
Would definitely be interested in the mask and the blue dragon spire. More specific than anything else.
There was a blue dragon spire.
No, there was a bronze. It was bronze.
The bronze
Bronze
crown with
crown.
all bronze crown with the chromatic dragon heads on it.
Oh, the spires on the crown were different dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I was thinking like different miniature spires of. Anyways, yeah, still be interested in the mask, but otherwise, yeah.
You guys
Right.
can roll history checks or arcana checks on the crown mask if you want.
I will gladly do that.
Can I Arcana on the vials?
Yeah, sure.
$24.
It's 22.
Wow, you guys roll really good skill checks. Like that's a compliment. So the you immediately recognize that this mask is from the Cult of the Dragon, which tormented Sword Coast a few years ago. They were trying to resurrect Tiamat from hell,
Ugh.
bring her
I'm
avatar
assuming the
in. They're also known for trying to get dragons to turn into dragon. Like they teach them how to turn into dragon.
Oh.
But with the Arcana check, you know that these are 2 potions of fire breathing.
Ho, 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 ho.
As you open them and you smell brimstone.
Hmm.
Fire
Brimstone,
breathing.
an odd fragrance mix of brimstone and cinnamon. You immediately know it's not only a breath potion, but a breath potion of fire.
What is it? Fireball?
No,
It's
it's seriously like
potion
you
of
drink it. And
fire
it's
breathing.
a fire breathe cone.
The liquor, the cinnamon liquor.
Yeah, I just said that just as fire.
So is each of these just for one-offs?
Yes. Like every
This is a
potion,
one.
it's 1 dose. Drink the whole thing.
Okay.
Don't intend to use it, you could always sell it
Right. Probably worth a lot.
or let
The
Nick sell
stopper,
it.
the stopper looks like a red dragon head. They're really
Oh.
fancy.
Could sell one and keep one in reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm sure.
So, thing to keep in mind. I don't know how much you guys currently have on you. I don't really care too much about encumbrance. But each chest is 25 pounds. They're empty.
Mhm.
And quite a few of them are filled with a lot of stuff.
Right.
So the first chest, a bunch of coins in it, the 2 vials, weighs 70 pounds with everything in it.
Right.
The second one that has the gems and coins 37 pounds. Third one with the porcelain mask in it, coin, 55 pounds. And the last one with the bronze crown weighs the least. It's 25 pounds plus the crown itself. Pounds on top of
So it was just the crown in that one?
Yes. Nothing else. The crown looks really valuable.
All right, we take the crown, we take the potions, we take the black dragon mask and the gems, and I think the rest we could probably just leave here. It's copper and silver. We might take some copper, but we shouldn't really take everything. We can't be too greedy.
Well, you may be able to come back later for it.
Right. Plus, the guard will probably split up a percentage of the findings. But this stuff we definitely want to keep with us. We definitely want to show them the mask.
Mortlock gets up, he walks over, and he tells you, my mother paid the cult.
So, side note, the Flaming Fist would probably try to, what's the term? Acquiesce anything we quote unquote find if we tell them we found it. If.
Right.
How much could a skeleton hull carry?
Let me check. How much do you put on him?
It's,
What do you?
it's wearing a chainmail armor.
Okay, better one. Do you ask him to pick up one of the chests
Oh God.
with stuff in it? Because you know he's magically keeping himself together, so it's not like he's a literal skeleton. He wouldn't even be able to stand up.
Of course.
He's able to wield weapons and swings them just fine, so he's not like fragile. So, do you just tell them to pick up one of the chests?
No, I'm not going to have him fall to pieces.
Okay. He's just been staring at the wall for like an hour. So, Mortlock is just like, well, if I ever see you again, I guess I'll owe you a favor. He goes to leave. What do you guys?
As he heads out, Brakka just goes, make good use of this second chance.
And if you don't, I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah. So once he leaves, I'll be like, should we kill his mother or something?
It's a noble. She's a noble.
It seems like a really, really awful person that only makes everything worse.
True.
And my people is not dying in the depths of the ocean fighting dragons and leviathans.
Okay,
So
who's all got a backpack?
You'll note that Nix does.
Oh,
I've got one as well.
that reminds me. Before I go, I would suggest you kill my brother Amric. He's the one that paid them. My mother got the fun, but he's been paying.
Wanna help us kill your brother?
I barely survived here. I'm gonna take the
barely
next boat out of
survived.
town.
Okay.
Starts putting silver in the backpack.
I'm gonna put the gems and the files at least.
All right.
The mask I'm gonna carry out in the open. I'm pretty sure the guard will want to look at that.
Damn it! Don't show the guard.
And it's not magical.
I could wear it on my face.
Yep.
Already look like a dragon.
Yes, so they will never know the difference.
That's really racist, but okay.
Po.
Oh, okay, so Mortlock just freaking done.
All
right.
Grab what we can, grab the unconscious fella, and let's amscray.
Yeah, we got something to take care of that gentleman we left upstairs, or further ahead, to the back.
Wait, we left a survivor?
We did,
Yeah.
remember? We put manacles on him in case he was a cultist or whatever, or possessed.
No, he was
We
dead.
did.
He was dead, and you tackled. Because you
No,
thought he
it
might
was
come
a-
back as a
No,
zombie.
there
No,
was a
the
guy-
other one. The
other
one
one.
that was.
The one that was being tortured, we made sure he was stable.
Oh no, he was dead. You guys checked and he was dead. Alright.
No, not the one with the tiefling. The one that was originally being stabbed that we came across before.
Yeah.
Right.
The first
okay,
one.
Him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stabilized him and then put him back in the manacles.
Oh,
Just
he's
in
probably bled
case.
out by now.
He was stabilized.
So you guys head back to. Gotta pull up his stuff. Okay, so he is awake. And he sees you guys as you're leaving. Stuff. Just hey, get me down here.
Oh, there you are. Well, we didn't chain him up. We left him like just sitting.
Oh,
We
I said
chained
he
up
was-
the two dead.
he said he was chained up.
We chained up the two dead people. We put the manacles on him.
Okay.
We laid him flat with the manacles. We put the other two corpses' legs up in where his arms were and left them hilariously nagging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In case they
Right.
came back as zombies, because it would have been hilarious if they did and they were just thrashing around.
Um.
Left.
Oh. Trying to find that.
Right.
As he's now fully conscious and had a short rest, so he's not he'll say
Right. We take the manacles off him from certain once he tells us his thing.
I'm different. Oh well. So you guys take him out and start heading
Mhm.
out of the place. Get back to the door, that secret door that led into the spa.
Yeah.
And you open up the secret door, and you see a dude that is naked but has a towel over top of his bits, and he was getting a massage. As you startle both him.
Apologies. We are here inspecting for a rodent problem. Seems to be taking care of it. Go about your business. Just leaves.
Do
You're free
not
from the
go in there. Woo!
you're free from the cultists. You're welcome. And I'll leave.
When we get to the receptionist, I'm just going to go, yeah, we took care of a few problems down there for you. They hopefully won't be bothering you. You might consider expanding, actually. We'll take a little time and money, but
Zeus
You
guy
might want
is
to call
just
him a
like,
janitor.
it's just like, okay. I'm like, right, I'm getting out of here, and he like goes to run.
You guys realize we were the only ones that A, knew about the cultists, B, found the secret entrance.
No,
Well,
no.
one of the masseuses was
yeah.
actually very, very skittish about
They
us
only-
looking around.
They look very relieved when you tell them that. Ultimary.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay, I shall retract my statement.
Mhm.
So, do we have time to take a quick bath? I tell to the group.
I think they'll want to report as soon as possible.
And the freaking kobold would like some healing.
Yeah, we should get Nix somewhere to get him patched up further. Get them patched up further.
It won't wake them up earlier. I think. Maybe yes. I don't know. Let's go.
No,
Okay,
it's-
so as you guys mask on, chests, coins jingling, everything. As you emerge from the bathhouse, 5 figures leap down from the top of the courtyard wall to confront you. In addition to their black leather armor, they wear strange dragon masks, float, that give each of them a vaguely dragon-like appearance. All 5 brand curved, innocent dragon claw.
Do we have to do this now,
We are
gentlemen?
not.
And they
We are
say,
not doing get help. Do not throw me.
that is Tiamat's horde. How dare you? We roll.
Are you fucking
Damn it.
kidding me?
God damn it.
You're too greedy, guys.
I'm guessing I can't roll.
Nope. We're unconscious.
Yeah, it's a rhetorical question. God damn it.
We got 10.
10.
Oh, let me move the map. So, for those at home, how far they went? They went wee, all the way back home. Well, at least to the entrance spot. Up there. And the spa. They got right to the
That
entrance
is
way right here.
cool.
Lucky. There we go. Right there. They run.
Okay.
So, Brakka, you're first. You don't need to roll insight. You're wise, Druid. You think you can avoid a combat scenario here right now if you forfeit everything you guys. I'm pretty sure this is their home.
Right. Gentlemen, we were just paid to take care of some business below. This was seen as a little bit of an extra cherry on top, if you will. However, if this is yours, we are willing to walk away. As you see, we have a comrade who needs sending to. It's a more pressing matter at the moment. And she just put down whatever she's holding visibly that is of theirs.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. It's not good. It's not good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's a 4.
Ow.
How do I know the rest? How do we know the rest of you won't run? We look at the rest of you.
I didn't even take anything.
One is unconscious, by the way. I doubt they're going to run.
Okay, they're looking at Rick. They're all looking. Who's wearing the mask?
Yeah. She goes, Richtofen, take that thing off. They obviously want it. Give it to them.
Unlike them, I'm the actually only dragon here.
Even so, are you willing to risk Nix's life for a trinket?
Okay, Richtofen, don't join them. No matter what they say. Just give the mask back. Your dragon head is beautiful already. So
Takes the mask off and throws it.
Okay, so guys, forfeit the stuff you guys had. Or is it
Like I
just
said, all the stuff we had on us that was visible.
Okay, so the mask, and I guess the coins would be very obvious. There's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
You fill out all the coins.
How
But you
many
did
of
keep-
them are there?
You did keep the gems then,
And the potions,
and the potion
because they're in the backpack.
and the crown.
crown. None of you were wearing it. None of it was
Mm-hmm.
fine. If we figure out we will know if something forward. If you held back anything, we'll be back.
How many of them
Find
are there?
you, we will kill you. Slowly.
So whose horde is this?
The great queen herself, Tiamat,
Oh,
and
of
her
course.
realm in Avernus in the hells.
We'll see, Yoran.
How many of them were there?
Currently 4.
How tough do they look?
They look
Just
like
got
they're
our
at full.
shit rocked.
They look like they are at full HP and haven't taken about 6 different combats in the dungeon.
Yeah, I am a little thirsty. What was that fireball?
No.
No.
Mhm.
It's not the moment. We need to have the little.
Oh, sorry, there's 5 of them.
Don't shake my corpse like a stick.
You're not a corpse.
He's like a Yahtzee cup.
It's adorable. We should have little Nix plushies.
We could just shove some cotton in him.
Hey,
We already have those plushies. It's called Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
They head in, and as they're going in, the leader purposely bumps shoulders with Richtofen, like an intimidating stare. Pauses for a moment.
Well, we'll have to kill those guys too. This list is never ending.
A fight for another day.
Yeah.
As this situation quiets down a little bit, you all hear flapping of leather wings. Take off somewhere.
Perception? Trying to see that. 8.
You're not sure where it went nearby. It almost sounded like it was right above your head. Must have been a bat. Got spooked by something hiding somewhere.
Let's get out of here.
There is a tree in the garden. Anyway, so
What time of the day is it?
the sun is low on the horizon. After
Okay.
it's been a few hours,
Let's get back.
a long few hours.
Let's get back to the captain.
Yeah.
And bring some men back to take care of something.
Yeah.
All right, so you eventually go through town. Eventually find captain, and he pays you 200.
Nice.
am I awake yet?
Yes. At 1 hit point.
Mhm. Welcome back to the land of the living.
So I noticed as soon as the kobold goes down, everything else just becomes so much easier for you guys. So,
No, not really.
the first thing that Nix is going to say as soon as they wake up is, "Did we get him?
We got him.
Yay!
And we took his stuff.
Yay!"
And then we lost this stuff.
We lost some of it.
And we'll have
And
to.
we have
Okay.
and there we have some psycho dragon people who might be coming after it, but
We'll have to kill them because they say they're followers of Tiamat, and I don't know a lot about Tiamat, but it sounds like it's
You guys,
something that it's bad.
you guys met my cousins? No,
Therefore,
no, out of character. That was a joke.
with that check I made earlier, would I have known what Tiamat is? If I knew what the cult of the dragon is?
Yeah, Tiamat's a pretty famous god.
On the surface,
I mean,
at least.
yeah, I don't know because for me, a normal dragon is a turtle dragon, and your dragons are like bird dragons. So,
Right.
Oh.
So
yeah.
I do want to
Even
say,
then, there's like black dragons.
Yeah, that's
I do want to say, Nix would offer to try and sell the gems at a higher price since I have the whole charisma thing.
Definitely give it over. Give all 3 over.
So
it worked fine before. So.
as for it's getting really late. It's starting to get dark. You know, most of the places are going to be most of the stalls are going to be closing. Stores, especially
Dragon
since
tomorrow.
by the time night comes around, because you know when night comes around, that's when crime goes up to 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Nix would have also mentioned the fact that needs rest.
Yeah. Let's all take a rest and
You've
the
been
morning.
unconscious for hours. You've got plenty of rest.
Look, I am not killing myself just so you can have a corpse to make, okay?
Nix looks like if Nix stretches their arm upwards in the wrong way, like a wound will open and start bleeding.
It'll just snap off. It'll just snap off and fall to the ground.
I'm
That'll
not a
grow back.
leper.
We must protect Nix.
No. He got a lucky shot. I am perfectly capable of holding my own.
Yes, you are.
I will shock the shit out of you.
What?
Don't worry,
That's so
limbs grow
racist.
back.
Everyone, let's just have a night. Let's take a night. We've earned ourselves a drink at the very least.
But drink, I'm heading to bed.
We should all sleep.
Yeah.
We haven't slept in a lot of, well, not that much, but
Yeah. Let's find a place to bed down for the night. In the morning, we can sell the gems and one of the potions. I would assume one of the potions. We can keep one in reserve for later.
I've got some reading to do.
Yeah. The thought of Koi breathing fire is actually very amusing.
I won't breathe fire. Like, no, that's heresy.
Very well. Keep it in reserve for one of us. And
Even though flames through my deals, it's kind of funny actually. Yeah. Okay. I'll think about
Be
it.
like a very 50 cal, where like through the gills and then.
or like a Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park.
Oh, so you guys head to the nearest tavern. Nearest tavern, before it gets dark, is a place called Low Lantern. Fog obscures the Low Lantern until you get within 100 feet of it, whereupon its tall masts and creaking bulk come into view. This converted ship has rigging but no sail, and is anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs to the edge of the main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open.
All right, all aboard.
As you head in, you notice on the deck, main deck, the main deck of this old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and offcastle. Yada yada yada. You go down below, right below, it's the tavern proper. And you notice 4 dead seagulls lie on the deck. 2 ravens squawk at you from the crow's nest. A 40-foot climb up.
That's not ominous at all.
So you guys head in, and as you head in the tavern, the cabin is filled with a mismatched wooden furniture, including a bed with posts carved. Oh, no, that's somebody's cabin. Wow, that is not where you guys are. All right. My bad. You head down to the busy, noisiest part of the ship. Reeks of sweat, cheap ale, rotting timbers, vomit. You notice that they have 3 bouncers here, kind of like Mortlock, big thug. You notice that one of them is taking the duty of both bouncer and bartender. Switch between the two depending on the situation. Like if somebody breaks a stool, he's like, "No one breaks our property without paying for it," and throws them out into the water, the boat.
Right.
So you guys get a room for them. I'll say it's 5 silver.
How many silver per gold?
10. So it's half a gold.
No, I'll just give the guy a full gold.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'll be generous. 2 gold.
I mean, are you paying for all of us?
I'll pay for all of us. Yeah.
And you guys go to get your long rest. And as you take your long rest and you recover everything, you are on level 3.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
So I did mention before we started playing that you have your 3rd level character ready. But I also
Yeah.
noticed that I'm an hour late on the break. So did you guys still want to try to take a 15-minute break?
Sure,
Kinda
yeah.
just truck through. All right.
Break's good here. Do have
Alright,
to do the
so-
restroom.
I'm okay.
We take a little break and be right back.
Goodness.
Hey everybody, we're back. Everyone took their long rest. Everyone's level 3. This is not a Lord's Alliance official tavern. And you guys wake up the next morning feeling refreshed. And the wizard being like, hey, I figured out how to wizard better. And Druid being like, hey, I figured out how to Druid better. And Koi being like, I figured out how to do tactics. Nix being like, I somehow just learned things that I know. Because I'm...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they don't have a memory. These could be memories coming back from a previous existence.
And Brakka's getting that spirit crap from her previous mentor. So that's how I'm hand waving. She learned stuff.
So,
Koi is like, I've had enough. I'm gonna yell real loud and make you do stuff.
I just
Nix.
realized technically Nix is a Saiyan because every time he gets nearly killed,
Well,
he
we don't
levels up.
we don't know that for certain. We need him to die another time and then jump back and just be just as strong, just stronger than before.
Okay, no,
I'll
it is
help.
almost dying. Fuck
let's
both of you.
let's not push the little kobold luck
Yeah,
that
very
much.
I'm more capable than you think. Don't treat me like a child.
You're too adorable.
right.
I will shock you.
I know.
That
All right.
sounded
Let's get these things sold and
weird.
get on our way. Whatever our bastard of a commander wants next.
Yeah, and let me know what I need to roll to get a higher price for those gems.
big map. So, get rid of this map. It's not taking up the whole overlay. Guys, get up in the morning at Low Lantern Tavern. And when you guys go to leave, you notice that you guys are in the very bottom of the deck where all the beds. And when you go upstairs, you see a sorry, I was thinking. You see that there is a shady-looking fellow. The lounge area, and got very noble-looking wares, very rich, but he's got the very Captain Hook kind of facial hair with the pointed chin, almost crescent pointed chin, a bunch of daggers. You see sitting with him on the couch is a sleepy-eyed looking bodyguard with red hair and a ponytail. This weird looking figure that almost looks bat-like, but it's very spiny. And he is talking with some random peasant fellow. He seems to be lending him money.
How
He's some kind
big
of
does
loan
that?
shark.
How big does that spiky creature look?
About medium size.
Hmm.
You guys can roll religion checks if you
Alrighty.
It is perched on the back of the couch.
5.
Natural 20.
All right.
6.
14.
So in total, that is a religion. You said this 22.
Wow. All right. So the this creature, sorry, it's small size, not medium. Very clearly, it's Triton. Some kind of devil, some kind of spiked devil.
Hmm. Brakka is definitely not excited to see this thing. Just like, what the fuck is this doing out in the open like this? Brazenly?
And the guy on the couch seems to be like, well, don't worry, my good sir. I can get you that gold to pay off your debt to him. Just need to back. Oh, I promise I'm tomorrow. And he, as he's talking to this guy with like arm around him, around his shoulder on the couch, he's looking at you guys as you pass. Head up to the main tavern. It's more like the lounge area above. After seeing that shady
Brakka's going-
character,
And Brakka just going as soon as they're past. Brakka just leans and goes, "Well, how much you want to bet that's Mr. Emmerich?"
First name Hal.
first name was. You remember Mortlock was talking about his older brother.
And he did say that his mother and him had dealings with the Dead Three.
So let's not start a bar fight.
Right. Figure this out later.
So you head upstairs to eat your breakfast. Come with, bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
And upstairs is mostly pretty quiet. Most of the people are either people who party too hard, passed out on the couch or something up here, or sporting sailors getting ready for work. Except for this one girl sitting at the bar. You notice that she is wearing soldier-like, but she has she's trying to conceal herself with a hood, fairly poorly. As you guys get your meals, sit at a random for breakfast.
Does Nix recognize her?
Give me his.
History is just about as good as my religion. Apparently, it's decent enough. Dirty 19. 18 plus 1.
Nice.
Noticed that on her belt, simple, really familiar. That's when a memory flashing back to you, and you see a bunch of other soldiers with this armor, same kind of armor. You recognize that she's a Hell Rider, one of the people that your captain is looking for, and wanted to kill on sight because they're from Irithyll. Apparently, Irithyll disappeared, and his higher ups are. But your memories, they're very like they worship good gods.
Right.
Who was it that heard the Elven song thing in the last couple episodes?
All of you, because you were in that.
But that
tavern.
heard it in Elvish. But heard it and understood Elvish.
Yo.
Yeah, that song
So you
comes
would've-
to your mind when you see her.
So I hate to do RP, but I would believe I would offer her a drink or a meal for that matter. Just for the fact of sparking a memory at that point.
Okay. As you go up to the bar, you notice that she does have a longsword in a hilt. And as you get up to the bar, you can tell you're clearly going up to talk with her. She pulls the cowl back. You see the face of a teenager with brown skin, red hair, and a haunted gaze. Hello.
Morning. Actually, I wanted to help you. I had this weird
Looking around,
memory.
nervous.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
I had lost my memory, and something I saw that you have kind of sparked it. So as thanks, I was gonna buy you a drink or a meal. Maybe talk about it.
Thanks. The bartender comes up, gets you a drink. Notice that the bartender is not one of the thugs they were last night. It is a lady, middle-aged lady.
Does she have the symbol of the flaming fist on her at all? Okay.
Nope. All right.
Okay. So then, yeah, I would like to buy the lady some breakfast. The
All right. It'll be 5.
younger.
It'd be 5 cups.
I can do that.
What about? Yeah. Remind you?
Well, I'm not sure, but the thing on your belt, whispering that at that point, the thing on your belt kind of sparked a memory. Fuck, I'm trying to think of how to phrase it, and my brain is freezing because I don't like RPing.
Right. Get a private cabin, and the lady raises her eyebrow and looks at the kobold like, nice. Like, yeah. And she gets you guys a room. And she pays a gold.
Oh.
So you guys see Nix go up to the bar and be like, "What's up?" And then this young chick and Nix go off to the private room.
Brakka just rolls her eyes.
At 8 in the morning. So what do the rest of you do?
Wow.
Oh, good grief.
My skeleton goes to the bar to get me more coffee.
We're in a boat, right?
Yes. But it is like anchored on the dock, so it's not really rocking that much at all.
If the boat is a rocking.
Yeah, but I mean, I can still like just step out and drop in the water.
Yeah.
I will do that. Like, see you later.
Brakka is going to.
As you're heading up to the top of the deck, you hear a thud on the deck, and as you get up there, you see 2 dead seagulls.
Dead seagulls. Do I know why are they dead?
Can't quite tell. Maybe medicine check.
Okay. Oh, I got a +1. 16.
You see there appears to be some kind of stab wound, like right in the chest.
Jesus.
Like it seems to go in like 2 or 3 inches to its torso. And it didn't seem like it died from the sting itself. Some weird black ichor comes out of it, which you immediately recognize with the medicine check as some kind of poison. Luckily not by contact.
Can I look around?
Yeah.
I mean, it's recent. Yeah, okay.
I hate Baldur's Gate.
Natural 1.
You know, besides dead seagulls, there's nothing really out of the ordinary for what you know of the city of Baldur's Gate morning. The fog is heavy. All you can really see is the green glow from the lantern emitting off the fog. As you just go in the water and go off for a bit.
Yeah.
Nothing happens in the water or anything, so don't.
No fish.
Brakka's actually going to go and stand like at the hallway to where that room was that Nix got with the girl, and just keep her eyes out, head on a swivel.
Hear thumping noises. Anyway, so
yes.
Stop screaming, Serge.
It's the classic movie thing where it's like they're actually like trying to kill each other, but but it's like
Yeah,
from the outside, it sounds like they're getting busy.
I
rush
have
hour.
no problems with either of that.
That's
like
funny.
Rush Hour 3.
Anyway, she goes to reveal to you that she was from Earthel. She just goes to spill you her story, I guess. You watch in disbelief as the companion, apparently of this like sun-like sphere object that were keeping undead out of the holy city of Earthel. The light of it went out, turned black, and the city appeared to crumble and sink below the horizon. Where Earthel was, there was only a crater where it was, and she led a group of fearful refugees west to Boulder State before the Flaming Fist closed the city gates. Then on the run in the city.
Okay. Well, would definitely want to try and go ahead.
She would have mentioned also that the whole reason she's still in the city, despite the risk of safety on her end, is she heard a rumor that Thravis Krieg, the High Overseer of Earthel, their king equivalent, is in Boulder's Gate still, and was not sucked up with the city wherever it was. She's trying to find him, and that there were reports that he was seen in a company of 4 guards employed by the Van Thumper family. She knows one of the sons, the Duke Van Thumper, goes to this tavern fairly often, and then that's when she asked, "Do you know of him?"
Eel would definitely want to share the information.
I believe his name was Rick.
So, funny story. You remember the guy back out at the big main table with the bodyguard? Looked like he was asleep.
No, I just got it.
Yeah, that was downstairs.
Oh, that's right. My bad. So funny story. I passed him on the way up here this morning. He's down below. I don't think we should start a bar fight.
Oh, I don't want to start a fight. I want to ask him a question, see if he knows where the High Over.
Okay,
The fate of Earthel might lie in that information.
That is true. I apologize for the whole fight scene thing. I have flashbacks to having to tell my friends the exact same thing.
It's fine. I've only been here for a few days. Pretty obvious this place takes more to punching than talking. Glad to see a friendly face.
It sucks, yeah.
And she smiles to you, and as she smiles, you notice she does have a cut on her cheek.
Ooh. That must be fun, trying to survive in a city like this when you're being hunted. So, I think I'd like to offer a trade. If you can try to lay low and stay alive, I can try to look into this for you nonchalantly. Because who's going to expect a kobold?
I guess you have a point. Oh no, I've heard kobolds. I mean, but I've heard kobolds can actually be quite deadly.
The dead part is correct. The Lee I'm working on. So yeah, would want to take down any information.
She says, "Your hand." Platonic.
Okay. Damn. Fuck. Anyways, so yeah, take down all the information that she would need, and have that written down for later, because definitely would want to try and find out that for her. Would I be able to offer her amnesty with the faction, the Lord's Alliance? Try and keep her in a low profile and protected, or would she be better off wandering this?
Know that the Lord's Alliance, Boulder's Gate one of the cities in.
So technically, I should be able to offer her some type of amnesty.
And Urthil, one of the cities under the protection, while Boulder is.
Right, but
He's
if
so you would know lawfully, he is outside. She would not have that protection. She would not have that.
even if she was offered it as a civilian without letting them know she's the Illithim and being offered by a faction, an agent of the faction, still wouldn't fly.
You know, it could fly that way. I'm just saying, you're just like, this person was a refugee. I'm going to get him to safety. You probably won't find any. But
Yeah,
I want to have her hide that symbol.
that's actually, I meant to say that before. Yeah, would definitely tell her to hide it a little bit better, possibly either under clothing or in a bag somewhere, or just, yeah. But to stay,
I'll try my best, but I don't want to be anywhere here without my.
Fair enough. Let me ask you this. Is there somewhere outside of town that would be a good meetup spot? You can leave. I can look for the information.
If I leave, I won't be able to come back in here. The overseer might be in
that's-
trouble. I'm not sure if there are any other hill riders that actually did it.
Yeah, I was afraid you're going to say that. Okay.
You just look over her head and it just says lawful good.
Thank you, HUD display. Okay. So yeah, in that case, just advise her to keep a low profile, and I would try to find out as much information as I could.
All right, I'll stay in here then.
Okay. So I would leave and probably book the room for her for at least a week or so.
She already paid.
She paid for the. Oh yeah, it's only
You paid for
couple
her
of silver.
meal, but she paid for the.
Paid for the room. Okay. In that case, yeah, I would walk back to the party and try and share in said information that I garnered as quietly as possible, because the last thing I want to do is to alert anybody that could tell friend's face downstairs.
As soon as Nix leaves the room, Brock is just standing there, leaned up against the wall, arms crossed. She sparks at him and goes, "You let her down gently."
Let her down nothing. She was happy as a clam.
I'll bet.
Anyways, let's go.
Just like lets his arm down and just put her on his shoulder.
Bartender's like,
on her shoulder.
freezing.
You didn't
Damn.
even need a stepping stool.
God damn it.
Brakka just chuckles at the bartender and just smirks and shakes her head. And goes back to the group. Assuming
Yeah.
Koi's probably hadn't come in from her swim yet, or is still swimming.
Defend. A mage foot kicks you. Pretty sure it's from the bartender. Might be Instead of it's mechanically it's a mage hand. No damage.
But still, you deserve to be kicked for that one. So yeah, sharing said information, keeping voices low. Should we try and talk to the guy downstairs? He's probably not going to make a scene.
Bantham Park?
Yeah.
I have that name on my list of people that probably should be dead.
Yeah, I was going to ask to avoid that for now, at least. Information can always be more useful than a corpse.
I agree, for once.
So how do we want to tackle this? I mean, we need to
talk to him. We also have our things we need to do. We need to offload the stuff that we've acquired last night, so that our dragon friends don't come looking for us.
Yeah.
Speaking of, maybe we should go find our dragon friends.
Exactly.
I don't think we
Richtofen
should.
has a point, because if we sell those items and the dragon cultist guys come back for them, we may be putting innocent people in danger.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
True.
And we could also, shit. We had a was that our only task was to look for the cultists the first time around?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well, to kill them.
another thing. I kind of skipped over it really quickly. When you guys went back to the captain, those badges were temporary. He was just like having you guys do that one task for the flaming fist,
Mm-hmm.
and he takes
So
those
I don't have
badges.
the badges.
He takes the badges, but
Right.
he gives you that
Okay.
200 gold each.
Yeah. We need to get that.
Yeah.
So then, that's the only lead I've got. Do
So-
you guys have any?
So pretty much what this means is technically you guys aren't part of the flaming fist, but could continue working for them.
Right.
So next big question: do we want to tackle another job for said flaming fist, or we're looking for something else? Do we?
We should talk to the Van Thumper guy. Then either sell the stuff or kill the cultist, or kill the dragon cultist and sell the stuff.
Okay, so possibility of Van Thumper having a job for us if he doesn't outright try to kill us.
We could look into that. Then again, dealing with someone who regularly deals with the Dead Three and has a literal demon with him downstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, the muscle guy told us to kill this guy.
Right.
True, but not a good idea inside of a bar or
Mhm.
inside of a tavern. Sorry.
I didn't say it was a good idea.
And technically, we don't work for the Fist anymore at the moment, so we don't have that kind of credibility. We are going to just kill him outright.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the flaming fit. It's just about doing some right here.
I agree, but we'll also be killing the son of a noble
Not
in
just
broad daylight.
not just any noble, one of the 4 leaders of the city.
Mm-hmm. One of the 4 patriarchs of the city in broad daylight in a bar.
I'm
That
pretty
would-
sure I can get rid of the corpse really quickly.
in the middle of a crowded hotel.
You forget
In-
which town we're in.
Yes,
We are super close to the water. I am okay.
with not only that, with his bodyguard and the demon downstairs.
I don't know
Koi.
if fish. I don't know if fish will eat demon, but they will eat people. I assure you.
And
Demon, maybe not. Okay, that's fair.
Maliki
So-
preserve.
There's still the whole possibility of all of this. I mean, he may not even understand what we're trying to do to begin with. It may just be a matter of seeing what can be done that could be either a job or beneficial and try and follow it through for more information.
Well, only one way to find out.
Oh dear God. Please
Yeah,
stop
I don't trust someone who summons a demon in this world.
Trust me, I don't either.
Never
But
said anything about trusting them.
Well, let's go ask him if he's got any work.
let's see what the shady dragon finds out for us.
Okay, real fast. We should not be letting him talk to anybody. And
Why?
he's the necromancer. He wants the dead bodies.
We should also talk about this necromancy thing one day.
Let's put that off for another day for now. But we definitely need to not piss off the noble. We may want to
Yes.
kill him, but not here.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go before he gets too far ahead of us and gets down there before.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, you, buddy.
Ah, shit.
God damn it.
Whom are you shouting?
Big guy.
Van Thumper, the Captain
Which-
Hook guy.
Mortlock isn't here. You haven't seen him
No.
since that dungeon.
Not Mort.
No.
His brother.
The other one.
He's downstairs. Yes,
Emmerich.
Yeah,
Yes.
this
And
one.
Mav just went downstairs.
Oh. He goes, yes, that is my name. Are you here for a loan?
Well, they keep us fast. He's talking.
I can trust you by the Van Thumper name that I can get you any loan.
Not really interested in a loan. Kind of looking for work. Your brother said that you might be able to hook us up with
Brother?
some jobs.
My God, Mav.
Which brother? Are you talking about
From another mother.
Can Brakka put him in a headlock?
Are you talking about Thirstwell? Staying up in his room all the time.
Like, seriously, can Brakka like go up to Richtofen and put him in a headlock and just pull him back?
You guys
So,
just
yeah,
saw
Mav-
Richtofen go downstairs.
We would have been going after him.
Yeah, we would have caught up to him. So the biggest problem here, Mav, out of character, Emmerich wanted his brother Mort dead. We should not be saying anything in the reference of your brother sent us here.
Hence why Brakka is going to try and put him in a chokehold.
But he's got another brother.
Or
One that is apparently locked
are
up
you
in his
talking
room all
about
the time.
that scar-faced Hulk brother of mine?
No,
It
this
sounds
fellow
more
was
like
like
the latter.
tiny little guy.
Headlock.
I highly
Just
doubt
any
Thirstwell
brother.
would talk to anybody, let alone this group of rainbow.
There is a green forearm around Richtofen's throat now, just pulling him back so that Nix can talk.
Emmerich
Yeah.
is just looking at you, Brakka, and just smirking.
Yeah, Nix hops up on the table and effectively tries to charm him out of ignoring
As you
what
get
the
up
hell
onto
just
the table, the big, super muscular bodyguard dude he has, like, off the table.
Okay. I will do the whole spin chair trick to where the chair is on the opposite, or is facing away from the table, but standing on the back end of it. So I'm on the chair facing the table without being on the table.
That's more like,
Okay.
and he steps
This is-
arms.
No insult meant. Just trying to avoid any unpleasantries here.
Well, I apologize, but I'm not really one for needing tasks done. I have my men for that already. He just points off to bodyguards and the devil thing.
No, look
I just
closer.
run.
What does it look like?
I just run a bit of loan for poor folk that some money just time.
Sure. It seems profitable.
It seems like there's a lot of force.
Everything could be profitable here in the City of Blood. But if you do not need a loan, then I have no need of you.
Does
What are the terms of a loan?
Oh, quite simple. As he expects you to come forward.
I will.
He offers you a seat on the really nice village. You notice as he offers that, the guards don't do anything to stop you.
Okay, I'll sit.
And he signals to one of the waitresses, and she looks like she was like taking care of him and his bodyguards and stuff. She hurries upstairs, comes back down. Well, I can offer you a loan quite easily here and now for up to 150 gold. But within the next 10 days, I would need that back. Simple business, simple transaction. Are you interested? As he pulls out a little piece of paper.
What does the paper say?
You see, it's in common, and it's pretty much just like a little mini contract for both of you agreeing. Hey, he has to agree that he's giving you this money, and you have to agree that you're going to pay him back with a certain amount of interest.
Okay, let me think about it. I'll come back tomorrow.
Oh, take all the time you need then. Takes the glass of wine that got brought down. It's sipping it at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what?
If that is all, then come back when you've made up your mind.
Is there any way to garner an idea of where to locate certain information from him, like missing persons or persons of interest?
Not really, no. You don't really know. Okay.
So when I've made my mind, you will be here tomorrow all day.
Sure.
Okay.
There aren't any parties in the upper city for at least another 10 days.
Okay.
How many cards does he have?
Currently, you'll only see 2. You see the thug guy. You see this spined devil, like, this is about the size of Nick, except wing and spiky. Did I mention spiky? Also, it has a Triton.
Which is also spiky.
Yes, it is a spiky Triton. Not like Justice League Trident, where it's like a pendant, whatever. It's got like 5 different. No, it's 3 pronged. Trident.
Try that.
You know, there were still some pentadents or whatever.
Pentadent.
I thought that's what they were called. 5 prongs. 5.
Yeah, I don't know. I just call them pendant because I don't.
Just like a fork.
Yeah.
But so, Mav, what are you planning?
And you see the bodyguards are stepping forward, kind of like trying to shoot you back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Let's go away.
I don't really have any idea of how to ask for anything within this situation, so just dragging our friend still in a chokehold back up the stairs. Yeah, unless somebody comes up with something else.
The only thing.
No, it would be super crazy. Nothing.
Oh, as you guys are like almost all the way up the stairs. Your friend there. He could really use a more fatty diet. He points to the skeleton and he looks quite thin.
We should.
And then the guy's like, ha 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 ha, and the spike devil's like, ha 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 ha.
Your jokes suck.
Tighten the grip a little.
Excuse me, what
bit.
was that?
I think he said he has something that's in his throat that's stuck.
It better be on what he's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
I can
It
hear
is
him
not
pretty clearly
wise
from
to
here.
insult a member of the Van Thumper family.
Okay.
Indeed, I can hear it very well from here.
Out of
She
character.
points to her massive bat-like ears, her orc ears.
Out of character, Scotty, I have to ask this because you're grinning and it's making me worry.
Oh, that's it.
Oh no, you're fine. On a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being the worst, how bad of an idea would it be to try and attack this guy to continue the adventure?
Well, that would require an insight check, but we'll do that next time as we are past the clock.
Ah,
So
Damn it.
we'll end there for now.
I was about to throw these guys the cultist daggers as a present.
As in, here you go, or here you go.
yeah, like as a throwing it into the table or into his head.
No, into the table as a present.
Oh, a literal present. Okay.
Not say hello to my little friend as I'm here. You have
I'll have a picture of Amric next.
okay.
So, as we end it for the night, does anyone have any thugs of any kind?
That I can think of.
Just the ones that go into the wall.
Nice.
Follow
All right, so
us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter or something. I don't know.
oh yeah.
You don't want to follow me there.
I trust that.
What is your Twitter? Because it's actually the first overlay I had without the Twitter tag.
Oh, okay. So it's at Lluis Abadias, I think. So it's LLUIS ABIDIAS.
I think so. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Put it in.
Okay.
Oh, I put 3 L. What the heck? Show up.
Needs more L's.
I need more L's.
Let's construct additional
Just-
L's.
So
Just
here's
to...
Lluis's Twitter for those of you interested. There we go.
Yeah.
Posts a lot of art. Has a Patreon. If you want to see some cool art, not just cropped out art.
Yeah.
Made the
Coming up.
Article and Brakka.
Yeah. Also coming up, Thirsty Gelatinous Cube, because I hate you people.
I mean, you set yourself up for that one by setting a poll.
I gave you the out with the Dragoloff. It's the proper
I
amount
know.
of creepy and
I just-
monstrous.
I just picked like the 4 creatures that people commented the most, and they was like the Beholder, Tarask, Gelatinous Cube, and the Abyssal Chicken. That it's crazy. I mean, it's a lose-lose situation here, but okay.
I'm predicting either a cube with a bikini floating in it, or a goo girl gelatinous cube with a cube head, like a
Yeah.
creeper from Minecraft.
Well, on that note, I don't have any games for the next week. I'm gonna be busy doing moving stuff and all that. So we'll see you all next Wednesday. Will be my next session as we continue
Yeah,
to Hell
everybody.
We Ride.
Woo!
You guys next time.
Excited.
See you around.
Bye.